been locked in, no chains. Boy, I'ma need, I'ma lose change. Lambo don't care about the fame, just want equity up in my name. I'm saying it simple and plain, boy, I ain't come for the plan. Oi, don't make me go super saiyan. I'm a king, gag order, what you saying? I've been locked in, no change. Boy, I'ma need, I'ma lose change. Lambo don't care about the fame, just want equity up in my name. I'm saying it simple and plain, boy, I ain't come for the plan. Oi, don't make me go super saiyan. I'm a king, gag order, what you saying? When I take it to the next level, stand clear of all walls and windows. I've been digging in, no shovel, working hard, punching my time card. Lambo from the backyard in the fold. Grandma had a garden in the backyard in the fold. I don't act hard, I just love God and I love y'all. I'm a king, then I act as such hella complaints. Lambo used to have a bunch. You can bet I still got me some. Show me someone who ain't got him none. GAGB the faction, fan bros, he back in action. And I'm locked in, like your man got grounded for the weekend. Numbers had your man stressed out, still ain't gave it my best now. I'ma jump off the deep end, doing what they thought I could now. Finally firm my footing down, put a gag order on the BS now. I've been locked in, no change. Boy, I'ma need, I'ma lose change. Lambo don't care about the fame, just want equity up in my name. I'm saying it simple and plain, boy, I ain't come for the plan. Boy, don't make me go super saiyan. I'm a king, gag order, what you saying? I've been locked in, no change. Boy, I'ma need, I'ma lose change. Lambo don't care about the fame, just want equity up in my name. I'm saying it simple and plain, boy, I ain't come for the plan. Boy, don't make me go super saiyan. I'm a king, gag order, what you saying? When I take it to the next level, stand clear of all walls and windows. I've been digging in, no shovel, working hard, punching my time card. Lambo from the backyard in the fold. Grandma had a garden in the backyard in the fold. I don't act hard, I just love God and I love y'all. I'm a king, then I act as such hella complaints. Lambo used to have a bunch. You can bet I still got me some. Show me someone who ain't got him none. GAGB the faction, fan bros, he back in action. And I'm locked in, like your man got grounded for the weekend. Numbers had your man stressed out, still ain't gave it my best now. Time I step on the field, boy, I come to win. I disrespect you in your coat, boy, I'm Chicago win. I don't care as much as I did, I'm accepting me. I've been serving up, no need for changing the recipe. I've been going hard, really ready to plant some seeds. But the ignorance of these fools is killing me. But I just let it go, cause in the end it ain't hurting me. Homie, that's your loss, you could've had you a friend in me. You looking at a boss when you placing your eyes on me. Please respect my space, or you saying goodbye to me. All that moving weird is weird, I see you judging me. I'm like a deer in the headlights, I ain't budging, B. I'm trying to keep my space and my 6 feet, pardon me. I'm trying to drop these units on your head like you got a king. I ain't gotta break the locks off the gang, boy, I got a key. I ain't even hit my peak, I got a lot left in me. What else I gotta prove? I ain't gotta prove nothing to you, dog. Yo, tell me what else I gotta prove, cause I ain't gotta prove nothing to you. So I'ma do what I'm supposed to do, yeah. My only wish is to grow more wise and keep dropping this heat hotter than fresh fries. Lord knows I love my queen, girl, you changed my life. Now I'm powered up as Goku and Vegeta combined. Don't catch a spirit bomb. Fat bros bring the energy, show me they believe in me. I'm about to level up, my life gon' drink this creatine. I'ma keep on creating songs that'll make you think. I don't need the fancy things, I just wanna change my scene. I wanna expand my reach, I wanna be the boss of me. Now tell me what's the cost to be, Lambo Lada flow, shoot it or the finger roll, When I'm on the road, it's like ice up on the road, Cause ain't no stopping this motion. All the seeds I've been sowing, I ain't afraid to lose when I got nothing to prove. All the seeds I've been sowing, it's about time they stop growing. I ain't scared to lose when I got nothing to prove. I ain't gotta prove nothing to you, dog. Yo, tell me what else I gotta prove, cause I ain't gotta prove nothing to taking hits, life crumbling a bit. Felt like giving up, saying I'm done with it. But I'm more like Giannis with the rim, so I'ma keep on attacking. It's like there's cameras in my face, the way I go to action. It's like there's cameras in this place, but no, I'm not an actor. My confidence has been displaced, but no, I brought it back in. My mama told me get to work, so my back I'm packing. Like I got a 12-hour shift coming up. On these tracks I run it up. Copycats running amok in a genre I love. It's so sickening. I had to vent to the missus. She told me, baby, do you and get up out your own way. You the star of this team, it's time to make your own plays. Don't let the small stuff bother me, it's time to make my own day. She told me I'd work it out. Now the bar has been raised. I don't wanna hear no more BS. We say we life. Shout out to my people trying to progress, that's a real fight. Shout out to my people living right, cause that's a real fight. I'm done living in the past, yes I'm back in real life. Showing love to my peers, I'm trying to show them real life. Ballin' like my ratings high, Mr. 2K25. Happy that I'm still alive, I refuse to live a lie. Life is like a twister, either you can do or die. Either you can sit and cry, or get up off your ass and try. When it comes to manufacturing, I'm always good to grind. When it comes to putting in this work, I'm always right on time. Things to say, had to tell myself, get out my own way. If I want it done, gotta make my own plays. Had to tell myself, get out my own way. Every day's a struggle, Joe Button with the fade. Take it back to academics, no grade. You thought that it was over, but here come the biggest wave. I finally got out my own way.
The silence is something deeper than auditory. The auditory is only the first entry point. Dimension, sensory perception, silence is usually related to.
God hit me with a cure 3. Now I'm back in the game, I'm still dodging BS that come round my way. I'm still that same broken man, still fighting himself. On the flow, toe to toe, yo, he striking himself. Some get it and some don't. I had a conversation with myself and said that it's your fault. It's your fault that we struggle with the point of the drink. It's your fault instead of the stars we playing the tree. I've been trying to hit the yo, but been wasting my time. Still complaining about jobs, but don't care about mine. Tick tock on the clock, yo, it's slipping away. Plans made, but nothing gets done at the end of the day. How I'm supposed to be a boss, but I'm blocking the door. How the hell you two, how to get your feet in the door? Ain't no competition, but I must compete with them. How I'm gonna do that if I won't do the minimum?
Hit me with a cure 3. Yeah.
It's crazy.
God hit me with a cure 3. Lord, I need a cure 3. I'm praying that you hit me with the cure 3.
Yeah, I probably need help, but I ain't willing to pay to get it. Really wanna talk, but afraid nobody can listen. I'm stuck in my bubble, trying to hide from trouble. Keep a smile on my face while my soul's feeling like dry mud. Man, I really need a cure 3. Cause lately I've been losing what makes me me. It's been hard to reach out as the days go past. Yeah, I'm struggling, don't know how long it'll last. All the stressing about money, I just wanted to pass. And all the happy times I get, I wish they would last. Or we can rewind time and go right back and relive all the times we enjoyed a good laugh. But since we can't do that or anything of the sort, I'm done wasting my breath like I quit playing sports. Life getting hard on me, I got my hand out, I need a
God hit me with a
cure
cure
3.
3. Yeah. God hit me with a cure 3. Lord, I need a cure 3. I'm praying that you hit me with the cure 3.
Yeah, all vibes with this one. Try to write down, let me see what I got. Yo, perfect takes practice and practice makes perfect. How bad do you want it? Is it really worth it? I trying to find traction, and I'm out here still navigating, making sure I'm still staying active. Mama told me, son, you gon' make it, only as far as you take it. And I've been letting go of the baggage that keeps me moving backwards. I done took a beat and I am a tank, but support heals, so I'm screaming thanks. Yes, I'm screaming thanks. All my efforts won't be in vain. I know the fam bros feel the same. I'm uplifted so they think I'm lame. Whoa, that's a strap for those tiny brains. I mean super small like a piece of grain. Financial freedom without the fame. What's that? That's the goal, man. I'm on fire like propane, trying to stand out like a coffee stain, and I push through pain like I feel no pain. That's enough, Lambo. That's enough. Yo, perfect takes practice, and practice makes perfect. How bad do you want it? Is it really worth it? I know I've been working. I'm trying to find my purpose. Perfect takes practice, and practice makes perfect. How bad do you want it? Is it really worth it? I know I've been working. I'm trying to find my purpose. Yo, I made a promise to myself that I do all I can before I go asking for help. Who else could I depend on if I can't depend on myself? Wait, that question's rhetorical. All this leveling I'm doing, I feel like the oracle. Yeah, what? Yo, I feel like the oracle. Yeah. I made a promise to myself that I do all I can before I go asking for help. Who else could I depend on if I can't depend on myself? Wait, that question's rhetorical. I ain't even finna understand, you know what I'm saying? Let's get it. Like I'm headlining and show up at the Oracle. Yes, putting in a ton of work, but there's more to do. I'm ignoring all these hateful souls. I live by my own code. They wanted me to fit the mold, but my vibe screaming, you can't tell me nothing. But I'm open to suggestions, and I'm learning as I go. In a lane that's so congested, but that's nothing. Ain't a thing gon' stop this. Yo, mama told you you could be anything, but don't try this. I made a promise to myself that I do all I can before I go asking for help. Who else could I depend on if I can't depend on myself? Wait, that question's rhetorical. All this leveling I'm doing, I feel like the oracle. Yeah. What? Yo, I feel like the oracle. Yeah. I made a promise to myself that I do all I can before I go asking for help. And I feel like the oracle. Made a promise to myself that I do all I can before I go asking for help. And I feel like the oracle. Every time I fall down, I stay down for a sec. Swear it's like a war now, got demons coming at my neck. But I swear they all clowns, I'm Bart Simpson, get bent. All out of shape, all out of breath like my to the source and go beyond myself. I had to pray to the Lord, guide my steps. And when it's time to swing that sword, I'm swinging to another left. Every day is a fight. Every day I'm trying to pick a side, watch me upgrade my life. And I don't mean only financial now. At times life gon' be life. But I ain't finna keep my head down. It's the hard times that teach. For your hoes, a lot of info now. I study like my old student days. Still trying to kid goals student ways. Still doing dumb things I shouldn't do. And saying things that I shouldn't say. What the hell? I know you didn't, bro. Can't believe I just said that. I look left while I move right. And I'm still down like 4 flats on a caddy. Sitting outside in the alley. Life of mountain and valleys. No more drinking on balconies, at least for me. Taking my time gladly. One step at a time, no tally. And you can say that I'm scrappy, but still not too shabby. Yeah, I really am a trap rapper. Yeah. For some reason, the trap rap only moves me. Yeah, I'm trapping. Trapping. Yeah. Oh. Look, I am Lambo. Thank you for watching my ad. And like the cable guy in Walmart, I'm all on your ass. Let me tell you what I got right now that's going strong. Rap career on the rise, but still don't work from home. 6 days a week, you can call me the brick producer. Taking some of my check and I'm throwing that straight to music. Investments going strong, still learning about what makes me tick. Talking about my weakness and flaws. Focused on maturing my mind, done with the past and itch. The devil want me all way down, carrying baggage. The Lord made me light as a feather, but now I'm floating, yeah. Didn't think I'd make it this far, boy, I had no idea. My fingers itching, I'm heating up, this my mission. Accomplish what others didn't, to show them they can go get it. Fish forward thinking I'm with it, your hand out, please forget it. Looking around them courts, I didn't see when they're with me. With no one to back me up, I press on with no delays. Trying to get on the schedule, then it's pedal to metal. I'm tired of working so hard, trying to work smart nowadays. Knowing when and when not to play my cards nowadays. Okay, perfect takes practice in the grand scheme of things. Controlling my reactions, I'm trying to be a better me. Got drive like a tractor, I only got room for me. Walk the bar to the nursery, cause baby food is not for me. Trying to get my walk right like mimicking these idols. I really want the money, but I really need revival. My body screaming no while I'm breaking all these cycles. Cause the biggest mountain is me, that's why I made it the title. TBM, the biggest mountain is moi. Yeah. Yo, I've been locked in, no chains, boy. Yeah. Lambo. Top flow, we headed to the top flow. It might be hard, but we headed to the top flow. I'm with the squad and we headed to the top flow. You looking for us, you can catch us on the top flow. The top flow, the top flow. It might Lambo Lada, man, G-A-G-E in the building, you already know, let's get it. Yeah, yo, you already know the vibes. Another year around the sun, I'm still thanking God. Yeah, it's a blessing just to beat the odds. And from the look of things, them boys be on the rise. Yeah, we on the rise. We on the rise. Gonna get behind if you ain't down the ride. Yeah, we on the rise. We on the rise. Gonna get behind. Haters getting loud. If you got two eyes, you can see we on the rise. We know you wanna hear something real at this point in time. If you didn't, then you wouldn't be bumping this. I know nothing else but to give this here all that I got. I know nothing else but to rip beats to shreds and wish you well on your endeavors ahead. My favorite color is red. My actions be color green. Yes, I'm on go more full speed ahead. I ain't losing steam. That's on my family though. Perspective shift on life goes in dreams. Haters can't stand me though, cause rappers think they better than me. But I ain't tripping though. The oldest son of my mama Dukes. That's me you mentioned and I'm back and no. I ain't lost a fight. Better have me penciled in. You already know the vibes. Another year around the sun, I'm still thanking God. Yeah, it's a blessing just to beat the odds. And from the look of things, them boys be on the rise. Yeah, we on the rise. We on the rise. Gonna get behind if you ain't down the ride. We on the rise. We on the rise. Gonna get behind. Haters getting line.
I've been shitting on these bad flow rappers. Bitch, I got potential that I can't go after. Go commando. I'm a lyric ammo stacker. To my competition, me and Lambo shatter. Haters full of envy, I'm the one they do despise. I'm committed to the game, so I'll never cut the ties. Yeah, open up your eyes, me and Lambo on the rise, bitch. All I feel is pride. Keep going, try to step to me. Whoa, thought you knew better. Putting FU together, man, that's some rude letters. Rappers falling off like a bunch of loose feathers. Flow is so smooth, new leather. Hold up, listen, I've been growing wiser every trip around the sun. Singing praises up to God, cause the man that I become doesn't stop. Undefeated, no L's, taking none. Feels so great, this is...
Yeah, you already know the vibes. Another year around the sun, I'm still thanking God. Yeah, it's a blessing just to beat the odds. And from the look of things, them boys be on the rise. Yeah, we on the rise. We on the rise. Gonna get behind if you ain't down the ride. We on the rise. We on the rise. Gonna get behind. Haters getting line. Yo. Yo. In this life I've been beat up a lot. But one thing that I learned is how to take a hit. Yeah, I know how to take hits and get back up. Yeah, I know how to take hits. Lambo was built for a tough. Yeah, I know how to take hits. Them hits ain't enough. Yeah, I know how to take hits. Shape shift up. Yeah, okay. I got this armor on, I heard it helps with defense. That's what I need, cause life I have you on the fence. A straight shooter, like I am a pro at fencing. I take hits, take a glance at my mini dents. I told y'all I ain't messing around. Since back when I was writing and searching my sound, I would talk a bunch of stuff but not living it out. Look, now I found my vibe and we rocking the crowd. I done took some haymakers, they knocking me down. So I had to dig deep to get off the ground. Even if I'm not rich and my name not renowned, I'm still blessed cause my footing's found. Yeah, I know how to take hits and get back up. Yeah, I know how to take hits. Lambo was built for a tough. Yeah, I know how to take hits.
Is this thing on? Is this thing on? Is this thing on? What's going on, y'all? What's happening? How's everybody doing? Let's go straight to the book. What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody is doing well. Why is my camera looking like that? I don't like that. That mug is hot. Yo, we are back after a week. I think it's been a week. Okay. I hope that everything is going well with everybody else. Things are going well for me. Okay, so time to play catch up. So I hope everybody's doing well. I hope Tuesday has been great. Start to the week has been great. I hope your time has been great since I've been gone. So, I had a performance. Okay. I had a performance, and I only got like a week advance. I mean, I basically got a week notice that I had like a week to promote it and get ready and everything. So now that I'm looking back at it, I think that just really stressed me out. I think that just really stressed me out because, one, it's been over a year since I've actually rocked the stage, okay? I usually get pretty good reviews on my music when I rock the stage, but it's been over a year, and for sure I had this new music coming out, and I still have not performed it, let alone any music of mine, in over a year. And now I get the chance to open with, for a known hip-hop group. You know what I'm saying? Real hip-hop, okay? Like the actual meaning in the words and all that other stuff. Like actual storytelling or what, you know what I'm saying? Real hip-hop. And blessed for the opportunity, but I only had a week to prepare. And that was very, very stressful. That was very, very stressful. Especially, what's going on, Gardy? How you doing? That was very, very stressful. So I was trying to keep my commitments and things like that, but I wanted to make sure that my performance went well. People were paying to come in there, and so I want to make sure that I did well. And I did do well, okay? But another thing with performing, is when you perform, especially when it goes well, because I love performing anyways. I perform in front of one people. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm trying to bring Lambo Fest back this year, so I'll probably be performing on camera, but I really enjoy performing. It's like a huge dopamine hit for me. Okay? And so, when I have big dopamine hits like that, I crash very hard. Okay? It's a toxic thing. Like I just crash. Okay? And that just happens to be me. I don't really know how to explain it. It's not like I'm stressed out. It's just like I'm just emotionally just flat, you know? And I just need to like rest and things like that. And then it wore off. So then after that, the queen was sick. And then I started feeling like I'm here, might not be super active right away, but I'm around. Also, some good news, I'm not really sick anymore. It was rough yesterday, and the night before, the queen was super sick. You know what I'm saying? To the point that she usually comes to my shows with me, because, you know, she basically makes my merch and stuff like that, so when y'all see me wearing a shirt. Also, what's good, Combs? It's good to see you, and I'm glad that you're feeling better. But she usually makes my merch, so my t-shirts and stuff like that, I ain't trying to be all this t-shirts and stuff. Just real quick. This is just an example. Okay? This is just an example. She makes these in-house. Okay? So this one is blue, and it's like shiny. Okay? Then we got red shiny. Then we got other ones, and then we got like gold that's flat and stuff like that. Easy. So she makes these. So she makes those, and also she helps me at the table while I'm able to kind of just, you know, touch bases with like the other people who are performing and like people who are going to be watching the performance. Like I like to meet people and talk to people. But she wasn't there for that, and that's okay. Like I said, she was just super sick, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think it still went well. But anyways, I was super flat. And then so it took me a little bit. So I apologize for anybody who, you know what I'm saying, who that affected. I'm glad if it didn't affect you. But we back today, okay? I want y'all to know that I've been affected too, because doing this freaking unlocking through the story and then playing the story on here has been killing me. Now, hold on, it's hot. It has been killing me. It was absolutely killing me. Because I haven't been able to like go to the different levels of getting things, you know? I haven't been able to go to the different the higher tiers of like getting all the resources and things. But I did have something happen to me. Y'all gonna see soon. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. I need to top. It is burning up in this room. Yo, thank y'all for being here. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. So, I have slowly been playing, but there's not really much that I can do because of the story being locked, and I'm afraid to do the event because I want to start doing the event so I can experience the story and that way too. So I gotta try to figure out how to get these events in there because I really enjoyed the last event. Now I can't even remember it. Man, just that fast. But yeah, so this week was like super busy for me. So, but you know, happy to be able to get back to chillaxing, get back to some normalcy. The queen's actually feeling better too, so that's good because that's my homie. That's my homie, and when she don't feel good, I don't feel good. You know, I can't concentrate with certain stuff, but it's all good. Okay, about freaking time. The gold of the tiger. Okay, gosh. Listen, I want to just come back like, yo, I was antsy. I'm sorry. You know, a sweet apple. Did we do 10 already? Oh, whoops. Oh, we got a question mark right there. There we go. Aha. What's that question right there? You see blurry silhouettes in the crystal orb. Spin the orb to see Sonetto's mind. What? What? I'm so confused, bro. Yo, these puzzles. Yo, these puzzles. These puzzles be killing me. Like, what is that, a boat? Is that a paper hat or a paper boat? I don't know how safe Marsha's character story is. I've only done like one of the parts. Well, I mean, listen, if it get down to it, I'm just gonna do it. Marsha's character story is pretty disconnected from everything else, so it should be fine. Okay. Yeah. Maybe it's a glimpse of what will happen in the future, or it is just another shadow in the orb. We don't know what that is, to be honest with you. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. So, I see that Marsha looks like a healer. I didn't look into her, but she looks like she's a healer. And then I see we're gonna freaking have some time with Lilia. who is flying, by the way, on a nuke. Lilia's flying on a nuke, which is crazy.
Richard tends to oppose. Gloria tends to support.
Okay.
Black Agate tends to oppose. Uzo, neutral.
She's a shielder? Okay.
The situation doesn't look good.
But she fits the same
Do you
role
have
for a
any
team?
needs, Mark?
Okay. Oh my goodness, bro.
Someone is spreading the minutes of your last meeting. I didn't get any direct evidence, but apparently every voter has read the anonymous minutes.
Oh, snap.
The topic about Vertin. It has become a great disadvantage to us.
I like that watch you got
Double
on, too.
involvement.
Double involvement? That says double envelopment.
A 4-4.00 approach. No wonder they let the draft go through so easily. To reject the draft during the committee meeting does not actually address the real problem. The House of Intergrades can still resubmit the draft during the next legislative session.
Listen, Constantine be playing them games,
So she's
boy.
planning for the long term.
Bruh, Constantine be on it. Constantine be on it. She said, cool, that's cool with me. Just for it to go to another time and for it to have a hard time. That's crazy.
To bring down the voting stage and make it a plan that is totally abandoned.
Really? She's the same mechanic as Barrow and Isold. So, like, mechanic as far as, like, okay, what do you, well, I'm gonna have to look it up. You said she used the same mechanic. Like, what mechanic you mean? Like their auto attack or their, what is it, lingering will? Lingering will?
I'm afraid so.
Damn it.
A draft
Lingering
that has
glow,
failed to win
yeah.
votes can hardly win the trust of the House's reviewers again. And of course, it won't be submitted to the committee.
And I accidentally made somebody else my strongest character because I didn't know what I was doing.
Did anyone make any actual move yet?
Not yet. The minutes only changed their preferences, but the number of those who have taken a stand still remains the same.
Just as I expected.
I like this watch. I like this watch. I like that.
This draft is not about Vertin, but a promise to the future. About how to balance the benefits between different interest groups. To reach that, we need to meet the expectations of those groups who have a need for flexible management, and also appease conservatives and not shake their confidence in controlling the overall situation.
Boy, listen, you know they got big money inside this school. There's people who ain't got nothing to do that's just sitting back like, bring me my money.
Actually,
The foundation. The delegate adjusts his tie and interrupts Madam Z in a clear voice.
we do have an opportunity to change the game now.
Opportunity.
All right, let's see what evil junk is about to happen now. He puts on 411 on the keyboard attached to his wrist. What? See, that's fire. Committee member pager appears on the screen. That's fire.
I hereby challenge Delegate Mark Hall to a public debate on the revised draft of Storm Reformation, Manpower, and Discipline. This draft of his will bring unpredictable risks to the Foundation, yet Mark himself seems completely unaware of it. I believe it is necessary to make such risks public in a legal way.
Okay. So is that Delegate Marcus? That must be this dude. This delegate switches off the projection as he turns to Madam Z. His cheeks have become rosy and heightened spirits. So
See,
there's that
I
him.
knew they were going to escalate Burton's issue.
You
Oh,
want to
so, okay,
accept
that
this
was him.
challenge?
It was him.
All the internal media are reporting the news. If I step back, they will definitely humiliate me and take advantage of the public opinion to undermine the draft.
I said, okay.
Mark,
You playing these games?
that's a menacing move.
Okay, that is Mark. Then as he picks up Pedro's name card and sticks it on the board. What do you put it up here?
It is coming for us. No matter fight or flight, they have comprehensive preparation for this. I would suggest taking the long view and not jumping to conclusions.
But defense without attack will never bring us victory, Madam Z.
That's true. That's true. That's what life is about. You can't always be in survival
Always
mode.
wanted an opportunity to defend
Gotta
the
go after
draft
it.
in public.
Yeah, see, he after it.
Concerning the questions they implied about Vertin, I've collected more than enough cases to refute them.
Look, he ready.
Misleading questions twist people's
He
opinions.
ready.
It's time to tell them the truth.
He ready. The gaze behind Madam Z's glass set become subtly piercing.
You have accepted it.
He already
Was
there.
it in front of the media?
I was there when Pedro challenged me. So were the media.
Dang.
Well, I don't think it's going to be a complete mistake.
The lady in white seems to loosen up for a brief second. She doesn't say a word. But walks up to him and gives him a pat on the shoulder.
It is a crucial debate. Do your best.
I like that. He like, no, fam, no. We gonna talk about this now. I don't care. I got the ammo that I need.
You don't have to come
Let's talk
along
about
with
Vert.
me.
Look at Droovy, baby.
I'm here to repel the pests in the woods. It's part of my daily routine.
So wait, so is that skin, that last skin, my favorite skin of hers? Is
Thank
the
you for your
insight tool?
kindness, Miss Drubis.
When she changed back to this? It's her base form.
It is fun to stay in Miss Burton's suitcase, but I really feel like seeing the world out there. By the way, the pests you mentioned, what are they? I've heard of a kind of giant worm called the tatzelworm. They live in caves, about 2 to 5 feet long, and their heads are like cats.
Oh no. Hold on 1 second. That can't be good. That cannot be good. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Cool.
Be very careful if
make
you see
sure.
one. Both its skin and breath are toxic.
Oh snap. Toxic breath. Droopus bends over, lifting a hanging branch to make way for Sotheby to walk through.
I have never heard of such a terrible worm. Hopefully we will not encounter any.
Droopus ain't worried about that. Sotheby jumps briskly over some roots crawling by her feet.
So, what are we disinfesting this time?
Oak processionary moths. Perhaps a few gray squirrel cubs. It's not enough to only rely on potions and arcanum to keep the woods in peace. Oak trees reside here, and everything will change with it.
So we gotta take down
Animals
some
that
oak
live
trees.
in symbiosis, fungi that depend on each other. All of them will embrace diversity by the day.
I've not seen her move this arm at all. Sotheby suddenly looks up and points to the direction to the edge of the woods.
Do you mean that? A group of grey fluff is flying over there.
Drivus looks in the direction her finger points to. Clusters of fluff and gray and brown coming together and forming a flossy tornado in front of them, fly and dance in the air.
A swarm of oak processionary moths. They are preying on something.
A fuzzy figure in red at the center seems familiar.
Miss Druvis, Let's help out right away!
Look, I actually was about to order my DoorDash. So can we help later? Okay, now y'all get to see something. So, finally. Now, I haven't really gave her any type of play, okay? Because I don't have the resources. But this person, on accident, I was looking at Sweetheart, right? And I picked something.
Am I not late?
She is my strongest character. She is my strongest character now. Because I accidentally used the item on her. And I'm like, okay, yeah, it should take me to level 2, right? I'm like, okay, level 2. And I looked at it, I'm like, why is that level 3? And then I looked at the item and said, it take one character to level 3. I'm like, oh my God, bro. But none of these other characters that I used were available. Sorry, Droovy. Sorry, Droovy. I'm sorry.
It's an honor to meet you.
I'm sorry. And then I also had to scan for her, y'all know, from the beginning.
Comme I can hear dérive dans le flot des séphirotes.
I actually gotta see what they got.
Tu peux la jeter maintenant. Fate has revealed itself to you. Tiffany cards, Tiffany's.
What's going on, Squinty? How's it going? Yeah, I haven't done anything on her. I'm just now throwing her in there after she just turned level 3. That's literally my first time using her. But I thought I turned this off. Because I want to start reading some of her skills. I know they're all attack skills, but... one target attack. Okay. Alright, cool. We don't need to hear about that. Okay, we can keep going.
Comme l'a scellé le destin.
But yeah, so like... I haven't been able to resource grind the way that I wanted to, so that's been very, very irritating as well. Because I need more resources. Is that an apple? What is this? Are we fighting against the apple? Wait. Okay. Okay, so we're saving the apple. They're eating the apple? They're eating the apple right now? Yo, oh, okay. So listen, I know I wasn't gonna use him, bro, but dang. What's this? The 2 enemies? Look, I'll let you handle it.
Tiffany's is here.
Save the apple, bro. Yeah, thank y'all for being here. I appreciate it. How's it going, Squinty? I hope you're having a good day.
Just like the prophecies of the woods, the scales have already been tipped in my direction.
See, this is Super Saiyan
I win
Droovus.
today, and so will tomorrow.
And I actually love this skin. I actually love this skin. This is my favorite skin of hers.
This apple is deeply grateful for what you've done.
Bro, they was going ham on him. They turned into a tornado on him.
I almost thought I was caught in a nightmare. This apple has never seen so many moths.
He is trembling from his stump to the bottom.
Ugh, this apple is going to have PTSD from insects.
I bet, bro.
They are very sensitive to the scent of sap. With all due respect, even among all the plants, Mr. Apple is quite attractive to insects.
That would make sense, of course.
It was the scent that attracted them. No wonder Mr. Apple's invisibility didn't work. Thank goodness we're here.
For real. He's over. Juvis carefully cleans off the fluff on Apple with her handkerchief until he restores his handsomeness. Okay,
Mr.
all right.
Apple, did you find out anything?
Yes, Miss Druvis. I brought something insignificant. As we planned earlier, I disguised myself and reached the office building next to us.
You disguise yourself as a freaking floating bow tie?
There is a device to detect arcane power at the entrance. However, this apple pried out what we needed from the guards.
All right, what we need?
What is it?
Yeah, what is it?
Did Ms.
Come on,
Burton
tell us.
win on that voting list?
Sadly, not yet.
Yeah, because listen.
It's not time
Constantine
for a
ain't playing.
formal vote. Everyone is cautious and remains neutral. Apart from that, there are some rumors in the Foundation. They are not very favorable to Vertin.
That's because they some haters.
Rumors. It sounds as though the situation that Madame Z handles is more complicated and volatile than I thought. However, the votes have not been lopsided under such bad circumstances. Perhaps that means the Arcanists who share our aspirations are not in the minority.
That said,
Possibly.
I'm afraid we are starting a protracted war, Miss Druvis.
Yes, I know. I've taken inventory of the supplies. We can still hang in there for 4 weeks and a half.
So they're starting a war? Like what?
Although they have cut off the water and electricity supplies in the building, we can still live on the resources in the suitcase for a while. There are fewer guards destroying the woods. Probably because the abattis works.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
What worries this apple is that if the procedure to finalize the draft takes more than 4 weeks and a half, we would
then survive by gradually shrinking our territory until Madame Z's draft is officially approved.
Okay, what
we
does
have
that
chosen
mean?
the thorny trail, and so we are destined to burn our boats and never look back. Vertin. She is worth fighting for.
Okay.
For this point, Captain and this apple have absolutely no disagreement.
All right, but where's the captain? Are you enjoying the story so far? I am. I actually was just talking to the queen about the story like maybe yesterday and telling her how every time you get into the story, well, I'm sure that you understand the story if you play this game, like it knows what it's doing, okay? Knows what it's doing.
Then this apple will keep scouting around for updates so that we could respond in time.
I am enjoying the story. Sotheby's eyes are fixed in another direction.
What are you looking at, Miss Sotheby?
Over there. It feels like someone is staring at us.
Yeah, the story has made me like create all types of narratives of my own and stuff. Just because I'm like so deep into it. Where I'm just like, yo, what if this? Yo, this is, think about this, like this. Like, so I have a theory on like Druvis and Sonetto. Well, just wait till chapter 5, it gets crazy. Yes, all these chapters have been good. They've been good so far. I think chapter 3 has probably been my favorite. Chapter 3 was probably, I was connected through chapter 1 and chapter 2, but chapter 3 I feel like is when I really was like, you know, yeah, chapter 3 is the one that got me. They both look over to that corner. There's nothing but shadows. The darkness looks like a pond of unimaginable depth. Druvis stands up.
Let's go back to the deep woods.
Okay, but what's over there? What was that? What is chapter 5 your favorite chapter? Okay. What is this? Is this the room that they were in? Whispers could be heard everywhere. Someone has collected and written them down. Find it out. Sightings of a nameless angler. Sunday, 7/21. Angelina of the field operations squad passed by the east side of the Foundation Square and saw someone in white by the fountain. This is the earliest sighting of the target. Same Sunday, 15:10. Excuse me. Mary of the medical department took stock of the Peak Rasma Extract 3 in the warehouse, behind which she found a rubber fishing bucket with 3 sucker-mouthed catfishes inside, which were 3 to 4 inches long. Same Sunday, 15:22. Mary left the warehouse and the fishing bucket was gone. There were water spots and a little granite rubble left on the ground. Monday, 6:30 to 8:30. A cleaner found some abandoned fish hooks near the fountains, as well as by multiple water sources, streams, Estuaries? Estuaries? I've never seen that word actually. Estuaries. Most of the fish hooks were hung by below treetops. Same Monday, 22:33. A patrol squad found a set of fishing gear near reception area 13. The gear includes a carbon fishing rod with wooden core, a foldable rubber fishing bucket, a comfortable folding chair, and 3 buckled boxes of bait made with carbuncle tooth pulp. It has now taken to the lost and found. All right, it seems to be a nameless angler in the Foundation. We have collected some basic information after the first inquiry, but a lot still remains unknown. What does he want? Where does he come from? Is he a ghost? A spy sent by other political organizations? Or an arcane puppet made by someone that plans to wipe out all the sucker-mouthed catfishes because they have a problem with the appearance of the race? Everything remains unknown. Ha! Let's move on to the next inquiry. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. That's crazy. So, let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, let me get that. Yep. Yeah, let me get that. Let me get them rations. Let me see. Esoteric is kind of type of wetland, if memory serves. Okay, yeah, I've never seen that word before. Chapter 7 is my favorite, followed by chapter 10. Okay. Okay, so you're pretty far in there. Pretty far in there, huh? Right. Man's just out there trying to fish. Committee member Pedro walks out of the changing room. He sees Delegate Mark sitting in front of a mirror and shaping his sideburns into sharp summit with pomade. A tie ablaze with bright colors is around his neck.
Isn't that scarf a bit too high profile?
Mark stops his beauty procedures and looks at Pedro in the mirror.
I think it fits me just well.
That's right, tell him.
You chose a gray shirt. Wise decision.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like you're fully prepared.
Mm-hmm. Mark doesn't answer that question. Instead, he pulls out a volume of files and starts to draw and write on them.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce the first debater of the day, Pedro Paul Gonzalez Rosa.
Wait.
Graduated from the law school of the University of Sao Paulo, he is a member of the committee and, more importantly, the challenger of the debate.
See, the current event being Chapter 12 is actually one of my favorites right now, though that may partially be recency bias talking, so give it some time. Hey, at least you can be objective about that. Big ups to you for that, Combs. Because I think that not enough people are objective focused, or at least can't admit that they're not being objective about their choice. Like me, like in Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy VII is objectively not the best in the series, but it's the one that I grew up on, you know? So it's always gonna hold that place. Pedro lifts the curtains and steps onto the stage.
The other debater of the day is the delegate of the House of Integrales, Mark Hall. Over the past 10 years, he has served the Foundation by drafting countless acts and conventions.
I'm not finished with chapter 12 yet, but loving it so far. Man, y'all, listen. Okay, yeah, we got to get to it. Okay, y'all talking about chapter 12 and chapter 10. Wait, so you saying with the recent event, which is chapter 12, like, are you talking about the event that I'm about to do? Like, is that chapter 12? Or are you saying like another event is chapter 12? Like the War Room, is that like chapter 11 for real? Like, I'm just asking because every time I go into an event, it looks like it's set up like chapters, and I'm like, I probably shouldn't do this. You know?
The topic of the debate today, storm reformation. Manpower and discipline is exactly a work of his.
Okay, here we go. This is what I'm expecting to see. The current event is the current event with Marsha? Oh my god. What can I actually do then? What can I actually... The campaign tale is chapter 12. The war room is fine, though I don't believe you can stumble into anything significant on its own there. What? That's crazy. What's going on, Zahara? Yes. Thank you. The current event is chapter 12. I wouldn't play that yet, bro. Man, oh my god, bro. Well, I mean, at least I can grind. At least I can just grind. I'm sure it'll come back around, and I still have other ones that I can, other stories that I can unlock. So, I still got content. I just gotta find more content, and then have more things to do as I finish more of the story. But thank y'all. I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate that. Not one seat has been left empty around the debate stage. Exactly. That's what I was talking about. That's exactly what I was talking about. It's going to the reflections. I've unlocked, like, I think I've unlocked, is it Kala? Is that her name? Kala's? Madam Z's eyes follow Mark as he walks into the lights on the stage with a big smile. The people on the stage are greeting each other. Madam Z takes off her glasses and wipes them again. The chamber is filled with noises. The confrontation between the two sides and the... Oh,
all right,
come on now.
both
Thanks, that
sides
wasn't
are
even me.
seated. Before we start the debate officially, I suggest we give Mark, the draft writer, an opportunity to introduce the draft.
All right. Here you go, Mark.
Would you please, Mark?
With pleasure. Storm Reformation and its advocators believe in such a goal. In this ever-changing environment smitten by the storm, this draft will help the Foundation win the trust of a considerable number of arcanists who have different backgrounds and abilities in a more efficient and stable way.
They really do talk about the arcanists like animals.
The draft has a huge risk which Mark Hall has not realized at all.
No, sir. I totally understand what you're trying to say.
So,
you have put forward several questionable arguments to prove Verton's suspicion of disloyalty.
So
In
I actually have a
response to
question
that,
real quick.
Please allow
If
me
this
to invoke
stops.
the following cases to prove Verton's competence for leading the unregistered arcanists. Please turn to
It won't
page
stop.
373 of Verton's personnel file. As you can see, since Verton became the timekeeper, the number of unregistered arcanists she has rescued so far is 63.
Damn!
That is a
Really?
number unmatched by that of anyone present. If that's not enough to prove her loyalty, let's continue.
I have to say, Mark, you have completely misunderstood my point of view. I don't care what Verton has done, but the feasibility of the draft. According to the existing regulations, the duties of educating and disciplining unregistered arcanists are taken by the School of Discipline.
Okay.
While you suggested in the draft
true.
that Timekeeper's personal teaching would replace the current collective training.
I mean,
Have you
know,
ever thought about the budget that we could possibly spend on it? The Foundation spends an alarming sum of money on education every year, and there is no way we pay extra for personal training.
What budget? I don't see why we're talking about budget all of a sudden.
Yeah,
Did
that
you
money.
really read the draft? I didn't mention a word about budget.
Of course you didn't, which exactly proves why you have never realized the risk I just mentioned.
Oh, it seems the real topic of the debate has just surfaced.
Wow.
I believe everyone in the hall is looking forward to where it goes. So, Mark, In terms of this point, we would like to know your real thoughts.
So, in the other chapters, does it go on automatic like that? Are they starting to implement that now, where it just plays automatically? Okay, now it just stopped. So that must have been one. On the bright side, as far as I'm aware, some other modes do open up during chapter 5, which isn't terribly far away. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. This, hopefully we get this rest of this chapter 10. No, I had it off. I kept turning it on and off. But then when I kept turning it off, it just kept going. Yeah, see, now it's on. But I had it off. But it just kept playing. That's why I kept looking like that and kept messing with it. This is already a composition which the white would like to see.
The black stone is left there alone. The last move is also a defense in panic.
What, them talking about the
if I were
which
the
color?
player.
Yeah, sometimes that happens, so I didn't know if that was something that they implemented in later chapters with it just letting it go. She gazes into the air, lost in her thoughts. She doesn't feel the gaze cast upon her from another direction. It's sinister. Constantine is watching Madame Z from her corner. As Madame Z walks to the entrance, somebody stops her. A white item is handed to her. And then she disappears as soon as she steps out of the hall. Constantine averts her eyes and looks back at the two debaters on stage. Oh snap, she just got some info. As soon as she has left the hall, Madame Z takes out that white note.
What is it?
Seneto asked me to give it to you personally.
Seneto. Some parts go for it at set rates, usually to match up the visuals when it is more of a video. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, because I'm like, yo, I know I got this off because I know that sometimes I like to ask questions and talk, so that's why I don't have it on auto. And I feel like when it's on auto, they move fast. Like, as soon as it gets to like look or simple, as soon as it stops, it's gone. Or maybe syncing the music, I can't think of any instance of that. It just wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'd just be lost.
Dear Madam Z, with this letter, I send you my best regards. I have been instructed to manage affairs on behalf of Timekeeper during her treatment. Please let me know if there are any missions to alleviate the situation. I will do my best to meet your expectations. Sincerely, Seneto.
We love Seneto.
Good
even though she
news.
got replaced. Even though she got replaced by her older self, we still love Seneto. We still love Seneto. We always gonna have love for Seneto. Yeah, she fled the school. Had to go under another alias. And she ran to the woods. Alright, so nobody's stronger. I can have helpers in this battle? Oh, thought they were saying from my actual help.
to meet you.
I still need to freaking build her up.
Pray, caught in the woven net.
I need to actually figure out how I'm gonna build her, and it's gonna take a lot of resources too. A lot.
Tiffany Cartier. Fall in love
Yo,
with
thank
me.
y'all for being
Fall
here.
in
I
love
really
with
appreciate
me.
it. Y'all do me a favor and
Sorry, I
like this
did it
video
on
if you're enjoying yourself. Help me get the video out. I appreciate it.
Tiffany Cartier. Dérive dans le flot des séphirotes.
So like, yeah,
Forgive me,
I'm
Wilbur.
actually excited to get to harder content,
Voilà donc succès.
to do harder battles and things
Attends
like
pour la
that.
fin. Non, la prophétie.
Their plan won't work. The trees don't dream. All right. Artificial somnambulism guidance version 2.0-16. Since you have the newer characters, you're pretty overpowered. I mean, right now, yeah, But I think that's probably why I'm feeling the way that I think that's probably why I'm feeling the way that I'm feeling. Like, I want a challenge. Like, I don't mind auto battling, but I don't like auto battling as much. Like, I want it to the point to where I can't trust the auto battle, you know? And that only happens once you start getting farther in the game, you know? But right now I'm gonna just enjoy it because I get to like talk and things like that. Want to know something kind of crazy? When I was leveling Marsha, her last like 4 levels alone cost like a full 100k dust. See, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't have it. I don't have it. I'm broke. I don't even think I have 100. I don't think I have 100k. Wait, 100k? A full 100k? You sure? That sounds like a little bit. Wait, hold on, wait. See, not hold on, wait. Damn. I wanted to read that. Is there any way I can go back and read that? You said 100k. Hold on. Now you done made me curious. So no, I ain't tripping. She said her last 4 levels. Okay.
It's always lonely to stay somewhere quiet for a long time.
100k? How you do that? What? Listen, I need the whole breakdown of the plan and stuff like that. I need to know what's going on because yeah, 100k. Got the discount popping off. Actually, I should have just used it, but you see how much I got? I got 80k. 80k. That's because I've been spending my monies.
Oh, you're also here?
Lilia! Soneto hears her. She stops the practice.
Yes. I am taking combat drills with the artificial somnambulism training system.
Somnambulism. Lilia casts a sideways look at the screen in front of Soneto. This shows her overall time length of practice.
6 hours. I'm not the only one goofing around.
No, I'm not. I am not goofing around. I'm waiting for orders.
Her face flushes scarlet. Lilia initiates the machine in front of her, unaware of her awkwardness.
Well, much luckier than me. I have so many things to build. Beat Baklushe. Have you heard it? Literally me. I should have turned down the offer when they promoted me to the Foundation headquarters. They don't have any field missions for a flying witch.
Is it because of the provisions of talent protection?
Only God knows. House arrest, maybe a better name.
For real, that's what everything is. Y'all trapped in there. She throws a casual glance at the screen.
Look, since we're both bored to death, do you want to have a try at some difficult things?
What is it?
This.
She pouts her lips, hinting at something which she thinks should be obvious to both of them.
Have you tried the artificial somnambulism joint training? Put on the helmet together and switch to multiplayer mode.
Multiplayer?
2 operators can take on a harder training mode. More insane enemies. Like playing in the arcade.
Soneto stares blankly at Lilia as she operates the machine. I personally feel like story mode itself never gets super hard, but there's definitely plenty of challenging stuff elsewhere. The other game modes are harder. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think I'm ready for those game modes yet, though. Like, what's the... I can never remember the event's names, but the silence of the... Silence? The one that's still going on that has like 70 days left, basically.
Okay. Shall I turn this red knob?
I get Lilia was based off an insane Russian pilot woman, but she couldn't be that insane. Well, I mean, listen, she trying to get it cracking. How you doing, Alex? Syndrome of silence. Listen, and that's what I'm, in your opinion, at the end, and I'm at the beginning, and it's hard for me. Like, I struggled on the very first fight. Well, got back after a week with my dads. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Time with the family is always good. How did that go? She's a bit worried, not sure what to do. She has to imitate what Lilia just did. And she murmurs.
What is an arcade?
See, look, they don't know. They don't even know what an arcade is. The floor starts to vibrate as the machine goes into function. The multiplayer mode has been initiated.
What did you say? I can't hear you with my helmet on. Whoa, nice controller. Хорошо. I'm entering the zone now. Been a long time.
Look.
Why not have some fun?
They on that Xbox Live. On that share play. On my first try of Syndrome of Silence. I got my ass handed to me on one of the bosses. Great, best time at the movies aquarium. Best had to be playing board games with him. And your best friend from high school. That's dope. That's what's up. Yeah, family time is always refreshing. I gotta get to seeing my dad too. We text him back and forth. I gotta see him soon. She quickly taps on some buttons, and the warning indicator on Sonetto's equipment suddenly flashes a red light.
The light is flashing. What did you press?
I switched it to the hardest mode. You better get it together.
Wait!
I keep getting my ass kicked in the highest level of SOS. Yeah, I gotta figure it out. But I need the resources first. There's no time to wait. 2 words in big red font appear on the screen in front of them. Drill starts.
Don't fail me, top student.
The helmet has cut off their vital fluids and diverted them to a pre-programming battlefield. The operator's vision is about to change. What? Cut off their vital fluids? Oh, cut off the. Okay. Cut off theirs, not cut off the Arcanist. I'm like, what? There's a lot of enemies, bro. What are we doing? This what we doing? Wow. Okay. Well. And are we only having 2? I only got 2 assist people. What is this?
It's always lonely to stay somewhere quiet for a long time.
Sorry. I might as well just do it now. Oh, really? Wow. Y'all be hating. Y'all know y'all be hating. Okay. Need you over here so I can do this. And then I don't even know what else I can do. I don't even know what else I can do. I don't even know what else I can do. Do. Okay. We at least got that. Yeah. I struggle at times with SOS, and I have the walking nuke of a character that is Nautica, as well as a perfect team to support her. Or I remember I had so much trouble with this stage when I first started playing. Same actually, this one just sticks with you. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm wondering, like, I see all these enemies, I'm like, hey yo, like buddy, like, you know, I'm just passing through. See, I got plenty sharpened Daunties. Just no dust. I ain't got no dust. I should have gave her this. Can I engrave this? We can. Sorry. How many did we need? 4? Oh, see, I get distracted once I start. Thank y'all for being here. I'm sorry.
Always lonely to stay
Trying to get it ready now.
quiet for a long time.
Because now I'm thinking about it, it really don't make no sense for me to just sit here and not try to just do what I can, you know what I'm saying? Quick load. Man, just quick load. Just quick load to everything. What's going on, Caesar? How you doing? Yes, we don't use them all. I don't care. Okay. Okay, we're not gonna do that. All right. Cool. That at least give me somebody. I don't even know if she works well with the party that I have, but at least she gives me somebody else. And I actually need to start making new parties. All right, back to regularly scheduled programming, because yeah, take me back to the fight. She's the 2-star, 2-star or below. You have to increase that with autocorrect. Yeah, sabotage for sure. All right, so we're gonna try it.
Many streams are converging in this place.
2? Why we only fighting with 2 people? Oh yeah, because it's 2 on 2. That's right.
The tremors of fate.
I definitely did not do it right. We'll see. No. No. No.
Why haven't those warm-ups walked
No.
away?
No, this doesn't make sense. No.
Cartier!
A ripple stir.
Exit. No. I'm not gonna do it that way. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I just realized what I was doing once I walked in. Once I walked in, then I knew. No. What are you doing? Get up there. I'm sorry. Goodbye. All right, let's do it, ladies.
Are converging
Let's do it,
in this
ladies.
place.
Let's do it, ladies. Bling bling. Did I get Marsha? I have not tried to get Marsha at all. My main thing that I was trying to do is work on my characters that I have now and working on unlocking more resource grind areas and stuff like that. Because as you can see, I have no money. I have all the sharpened bounties. I have no dust. Marsha is the perfect shield for Bill. Yeah, that's a cool. Sweetheart doesn't specifically send it. Yeah, I mean she gets a regular attacker, but so is that Campbell's, bro? Subway. It says Campbell's, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, sweetheart, like, I mean, I know she an attacker, and I don't think that it would matter as much if I was able to have 3 characters. That's what I'm saying. If I had 3 characters, then it wouldn't matter so much, because at least Beryl and ISO can just do their thing, you know? But since I only had 2, once I seen whatchamacallit in there, and then all it took was 2 attacks to be like, nah, that's not gonna work. Yeah, she's from Beryl. I got lucky, got her in 30 pools. Oh wow. Oh wow. Hey, congratulations. Congratulations. I don't know if I'll ever have the luck that I had with Beryl ever again. I pulled her the very first time. I didn't even know what was going on. It took me. Wow. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know if I'll get it. It doesn't matter because she gets insane shields and increases the max burn stack limit on the enemy. No, I'm saying, I'm not talking about Marsha. I'm talking about with the three-person party for Sweetheart being in. I'm sure it does matter as far as synergy. Yeah, for sure.
I am exhausted.
Almost joking.
They take off the helmet, slumping onto the floor together. Their gloves are soaked in sweat. They subside into momentary silence, looking at each other. They burst into laughter in high spirits.
I haven't had so much fun for centuries.
Oh my god. I didn't even know. Sweetheart has a crazy victory line. Did I miss it? What'd she say? What did she say? I did 18 pulls on Marsha's banner specifically, but it's been 37 since my last 6-star, which is definitely lucky either way. Okay, that's what's up. I don't think I've gotten, like, it took me 7 tries to get my last 6-star. Probably 7 tries. I know it wasn't 10, but it was more than 5 for sure. Well, my barrel pulls were insane. I got her with the free. Okay, you just like me. I got her with the free one too. I got her with the free one too. If only I could be as forgetful as them. If only I could be as forgetful as them. Why is that crazy? Like, am I missing something? Forgetful as who?
How many times did we die?
Sorry, I cannot do math now. My mind goes blank.
Who would expect the Sonetto would have a brain fade?
Lilia falls backward, lying on her back, staring at the white ceiling with peaceful joy. Sonetto leans on the wall, exhausted. It was a fight of verve and vitality. All the noises that have been nagging them for days now seem to have disappeared. There are only breaths, the wind, and the smell of the concrete floor.
Have you heard the result of the debate?
I heard that. The number of people opposing the draft significantly increased after the debate.
It's not going well. Soon will be the voting session. The opposition has taken the lead.
I hope Miss Druvis can hold out.
You visited them?
I submitted a request to enter that building. The system arranged guards to accompany me to ensure my safety. The moment they entered the building, they started sawing the trees, saying that they need to carve out the path.
Oh, wow. How do I feel about Constantine? I feel like Constantine is always playing, like, a game. Like, she's always playing a game. She's always 2 moves ahead, you know?
Since then, I have not been there.
She's always 2 moves ahead, and she's
After
very
that,
ruthless,
they
actually.
can't hold on for any longer.
Very ruthless. Very ruthless. Yeah, what does that mean with that, if only I could be as forgetful as you? 1 minute ad? Yeah, that Twitch be killing, don't it? I'm going for ISO now with ripples on the water. Kinda need that to round out the lingering glow team. I need to look for more lingering glow people too. 4.5 weeks. After that, they can't hold on for any longer.
Really? In that case, the vote result has to come out before that.
Sonetto is deep in contemplation.
Hi. May the peace be with us.
Uh-oh.
Hello. May the peace be with us.
Do you mind giving us some privacy?
Do whatever you like.
They walk to the break room in the hallway.
Here is Madame Z's message. Please visit her in the office on Friday.
Implications, cause let's say implications, cause it's said by a young girl in Hollywood. I don't know. I don't know. It's not clicking for me for some reason. I don't know why that's not clicking for me. That one's flying right off my head. I mean, if only I could be as forgetful as them as well, because it's a victory line after you presumably defeated the opponent. Like, basically, like saying, if only I could be as forgetful as them, like...
Okay, copy that.
You don't know
Thank
who you
you
was
for the
messing
message.
with? Who'd you think you was messing with? Yeah, because that one, I don't know why that one went over my head.
With pleasure.
She nods and places her hand on her
Wish
chest.
you a good day.
Secretary Sharon leaves the room at a quick trot. When Sonetta returns to her exercise equipment, she finds Lilia is about to leave the room.
Are you leaving?
Yes.
She picks up her gloves and the canteen, but hesitates. She pauses for a brief moment, then quickly turns back to Sonetta.
Do you know how the penalties for destruction of public property of the Foundation and Brawl are determined?
Huh? Well, according to measures of the Foundation for Administrative Penalties, based on the severity of the circumstances, fines will be imposed and the offender's salaries shall be deducted accordingly in minor cases, while detention or expulsion shall be imposed in major cases.
She wishes she could forget the harm she has caused, like the people who have hurt her, but seem not to remember. Oh, okay. That makes sense. The
penalty also depends on what is damaged. For example, production tools, household goods, buildings, equipment, and facilities, etc. These are the properties that involve less cost and limited influence if damaged. If the number of people involved in a brawl is equal to or less than 8, and there are no major casualties, the penalty will be minor.
No major casualties? No major casualties? Okay. Wow. I just caught that in there. If only I could be forgetful as the dead is the vibe that I'm getting, and for some reason implied by the other explanation. That makes more sense than what I said. I like that explanation more. Yeah, that one made sense. But so that must have something to do with her backstory, which I do not know yet.
Why are you asking this all of a sudden?
Nothing. As I said, bored to death.
She finna go pick a fight.
So bored that I have been paying attention to the Foundation's regulations. Even the flying manuals failed to win this much of my attention.
She waves at her and leaves without looking back.
So long, Sonetto. Hopefully there's good news for us next time I see you.
They said that whatchamacallit got 63 recruits. How did Vertin get 63 recruits? And we only on chapter 4. And she's a young actress, so could imagine what type of harm. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, we'll take all that. Thank you. What was that? Oh, we'll use that later. Sweetheart is at least in part based on Marilyn Monroe and is like 17 years old in Hollywood. She met plenty of people before. Yeah, for sure. The good news is 10 more moves to go. That's the good news. 10 more moves. Thank y'all for being here. I really, really appreciate it, man. Appreciate y'all for hanging out.
We're falling behind even further. A vote or two won't help us turn this around.
I know. The move to deny was indeed useless.
The arcanists that were on our side have defected.
Dang. So it's the implications. Yeah, for sure. Yep.
I misjudged the situation in the debate. I was going to seize the opportunity and the initiative.
She doesn't respond to him, only pacing back and forth in the room.
To seize the initiative.
Uh-oh. There's some music in the
Maybe
back.
that's the chance.
What we gonna do? 38 lines go across the board in horizontal and vertical directions, crossing one another in 361 intersections as orderly as the stars.
That is to say, don't pull back, don't jump, even when they're attacking. But to focus on the bigger picture, to win strong positions.
She seems to have a sudden flash of insight and reaches out one of her hands without being aware of doing so.
The black tsuke. Then the white hane. And the black counter hane here. The white stand.
Are they playing Chinese checkers?
Black osai.
Like, what is this?
Through these moves, I see. The move to D11 can save us more than 10 Mukov stones.
What days do I stream reverse? To be honest with you, I just be streaming. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, I just enjoy playing it. So sometimes it's 2 days, sometimes it's no days. Basically, what I do is I try to let people know before I go live. That's what I usually do. I usually throw up a video on throw up a post on YouTube before I go live, and also in my Discord as well. Yeah, because I mean, I just got so much going on in life that I can't really commit to being like, you know, like a full-time streamer and things like that. But I like to do things. I like to create videos. I like to play video games with people and kind of dialogue about them and stuff like that. So I like streaming, you know.
We can still win within 10 moves.
10 moves, there it is.
Mark.
Yes? Are there any other things we can do?
We need an influencer. A leader who can win us more than 10 votes.
Oh, that sounds like nowadays. We need an influencer.
Give me the file of the uncommitted leaders, including those who were neutral about this issue in the beginning.
Okay.
Snap. You know what? Look, this part is reminding me of the show Suits. I used to love Suits. She's playing Go. What is Go? Is that like a real answer? Go? I've never heard of that. That's so fair. Yeah. I just be trying to chill, make sure that I can at least try to keep my commitments, because sometimes it's hard to do that, you know. He seems perplexed, but still quickly retrieves the files and starts browsing them on the chair. The room is in complete silence except for the slight noise of flipping pages.
Basel. No. Too young to be convincing.
Noni, head of the Natural Resource Committee?
There are only 3 of them in the group.
Senator Bernard, leader of the Mankind Caucus. Forget it.
Bernard? Oh, yes. He can be your man. He is eloquent and leads a group of 11. All of the 11 are his loyal followers.
Go is a board game known for its high skill ceiling. Go. And that's a board game. I'm gonna try it. Babe, you wanna play Go tonight? Babe, you wanna play Go tonight? Let's learn how to play Go.
Why is he uncommitted? I thought he would be the first to vote.
He waiting.
Perhaps they believe it's a sure bet.
Find out what he's been up to.
But, Madam Z, are you sure you want to cooperate with him? This doesn't make any sense. We don't even serve the same group.
It is also a game from China, so you were right about that part. Yeah, so yeah, I wasn't trying to be funny or nothing like that. It reminded me of, I remember when I was younger in Milwaukee, we used to play this game, and it was Chinese, and just the games reminded me of each other. Isn't it really, really old too? Maybe.
Mark, we're
Could
all
be.
serving for the Foundation's future. I just want to know what he needs now.
Yeah, the game goes as a Japanese game. Japanese, okay. Like chess, but only with black and white stones on a 19 by 19 grid. Thank you. Thank you for that. So it's Japanese? It's a Japanese game. And also, welcome in, ShinyBot TV. Hope you're having a good day so far. That much checks out regardless. Madam Z is Chinese? Okay. Yeah, I think we know that Madam Z is Chinese.
The office in Chicago, US. He is trying to cover that region with his influence. Bernard believes the employees there are guilty of serious dereliction of duty. They discriminate against humans of different classes, and are suspected of committing electoral fraud in collusion with the local capitals.
Oh my goodness, man.
The Supreme Court's investigators have already intervened.
Listen, all this government corruption, bruh, listen. Now these video games are starting to feel like real life.
But they cannot go out due to the storm right now, so the case is pending investigation.
Chicago office. I've read the reports on there. I see.
Me saying it's from China is based on a very surface level Google search, so there are other claims that are probably more accurate. No, that's cool.
Great. Exactly what we can help with.
Through what?
Through Soneto.
Our 1999's Chapter 4 is all government and politics. Yeah, it wasn't my personal favorite, but the ending is great in my opinion. Yeah, I hope it turns out well.
I have a meeting with her on Friday. This
Chapter
may
3 has
lead
been
us
my
to a
favorite so
win-win
far.
situation.
Yeah, Chapter 3 has indeed been my favorite so far. The most polarizing. But I was polarized since the first and the second chapter. I think probably the second chapter. First, second? I know they caught me early. That's what I'm saying. They caught me early. Okay. Yeah, see, I got the mic right here. No. What's the difference? I don't know.
Many
It's really
streams
no
are
difference.
converging in this place.
Wasn't super big on this chapter when I first played it, but
Will
it's
you
definitely
please
like it
laisse
more
les
in
destins,
retrospect.
the tremor
Yeah, for sure.
of fate.
Tu peux la jeter maintenant.
And I think
La
that
charme s'opère.
I think that I'm having a different experience than a lot of people too. Maybe. Because the fact that I'm going through the chapters and also have a chance to kind of receive some like background information, you know what I mean, about certain situations. Because all of y'all have played through it, so I'm able to ask questions and you know what I mean, and that helps. And that also helps me enjoy the game because I'm not getting roadblocked by anything, you know. So that really helps. Really, really helps.
99. I wish you sweet dreams.
Okay. All right. Is that it? That's
If
it.
only I could be as forgetful as them.
That's it. Yeah, I wish I had a chat to help explain some of the vague, confusing stuff in those beginning chapters. That's what I'm saying. So, I think that it definitely, adds to, my experience with the game. I just woke up. What happened?
That was a good sleep, dude. You drooled everywhere. Almost glued my eyelids.
What?
You didn't expect there to be so many complicated, confusing factions in the Foundation.
Seriously.
Can't they just make this institution simpler so that people can tell one group from another easily? Like telling the difference between cake layers? The Foundation is a mess. Listen up. It drifts along the chaotic swirl between order and disorder, enticing countless idealists and realists to come over. The storm exacerbates the chaos. Those arcanists who were snorkeling are now surfacing. You see, Miss Z is a great example.
Okay.
She is even sitting at the same conference table with the human elites.
Oh, okay. So it seems like you know, the Arcanist people are kind of coming. But no, Madam Z's not an Arcanist, is she? Sitting at the table with the human elites, yeah. Those Arcanists who were snorkeling are now surfacing. You see, Miss Z is a great example. What?
The undercurrents, however, are still lurking. Natural Resource Committee, Mankind Caucus, Culture and Education Department.
I didn't know that. I thought she was a human.
Members are hard to differentiate given the intricate backgrounds. They bustled for benefits and mired in countless trivial matters.
I hate him saying, dude, why did he do that?
You see, you need to divide them into groups and divide until you break a huge entity into small groups, as small as possible. That's when they are able to clean the vomit on the living room floor effectively and emotionlessly.
Yeah. Factions inside factions inside factions. Wow. Well, that makes sense. Be burnt, be torn, be hidden in the corner, then be pecked up by a bird. Okay. That actually doesn't sound like fun. What's up, bro? How you doing?
Best wishes for the upcoming victory.
It will be the final vote soon. It's a stunning victory for us. Cheers!
Cheers! May the peace be with us.
Uh-oh, they finna fight. They finna fight. The group is fully immersed in the joy brought by the collective victory.
You're in a good mood.
I'm good. How are you? I'm doing all right. Not too bad. Just chilling, enjoying this reverse 1999. You know, relaxing. It's 8 o'clock. Oh, I'm trying not to look at the time either, because you know what time it is. Gonna have to go back to work. But yeah, we're just chilling. What you up to?
Z?
You must be in the wrong room. You can't find those friends who tell Balderdash here.
Uh-oh. Bernard stops them with a wag of the hand. He pushes his way through the crowd and comes up to her.
What brings you here, our honorable committee member?
May I have a word with you, Bernard?
Uh-oh.
Let me check my watch again. It's 3 in the afternoon. I don't think I've drunk that much. Could you repeat that again? You want me to canvass for you?
Of course.
To be more precise, to form a partnership.
I'm at work myself ready to go. Man, hey, I feel you, bro. I feel you. I was just having that feeling earlier. Especially they be moving me around a lot. I'd be like, oh my God, I just want to hang out in my office. Using the word balderdash in a full seriousness is a bit funny, I won't lie. What is that? I've never heard of that word.
My. What a creative idea. What can you offer? Not supporting such a stupid draft next time? Or recruiting new arcanists for our caucus?
What about a witness for the case of Chicago office?
He instantly frowns.
Who is it? Give me the name.
What you mean?
I will, if you collaborate with me. Or talk to me with a better attitude.
No, or both. Both. Don't fold.
Sorry.
Don't fold.
Our philosophies have always been different, and that led to prejudice. But being mysterious won't show us sincerity for each other, right?
Just slightly dated, or maybe just British, or one of the other. A word that basically means same as nonsense. Oh, got you.
A staff of mine is willing to testify as a witness. Her report can prove your point.
Strong enough to prove their negligence?
It depends on the special prosecutor. But the evidence is strong enough to prove that you're innocent from setting up others out of your personal interest.
You can't help breaking into laughter.
Looks like you've got your own little bird.
It's funny because the word sounds silly. Yeah, it does sound silly. That's
they
for
don't
sure.
serve humans or arcanists. They're just puppets manipulated by money. I want to bring order back to that place. And I've collected quite a lot of evidence against them.
Uh-oh.
Yet the most ridiculous thing happened. In the second week after I submitted the investigation application to the Supreme Court.
Let me guess.
The evidence was gone.
For sure. Should have known. Not even surprised.
My men found their charred pieces in the garbage room. Someone threw them into the shredding incinerator. It was like I could do nothing but surrender.
You have a wolf by your ears. I understand.
Yep. Gonna start saying Balderdash from now. It's funny. See, I almost said it there. I almost just said it there. Thanks a lot. Bernard takes a deep breath before he starts to talk again.
But you're asking for too much. 11 votes. We're on the opposite side. I can never persuade all of them to vote for you.
If the remains of the evidence were found, they did an awful job covering their tracks. That's what I'm saying.
Besides, the court session of the Chicago case starts later than the final vote.
But, I mean, once that stuff is incinerated, I mean, does it really matter that you found ashes or whatever? Like, what you gonna pull from ashes, you know?
Don't
so
tell
at that
me
point,
you want the service before you pay for it.
You know? Yes.
Don't worry. You can vote after testifying.
How are you gonna do that?
I will do what I can, in my power. The vote won't start so soon.
He raises one eyebrow.
I can try for 9 votes, or 10, for the appreciation of your political resourcefulness.
Okay. Madam Z holds the hand waiting in front of her.
Good luck making a better Chicago office, Bernard.
All right. Hey, sometimes you gotta strike them deals. It seems to be a good thing. 16? All right. We got some. Okay. I'm actually gonna take a break real quick. Get up, stretch my legs. Be about 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Yeah, thank y'all for being here. Yo, if y'all haven't liked the video, please like the video. I really appreciate it. I got to stretch my legs and stuff like that, and y'all should do the same. All right, I will be back. right. Thank you for the patience. I appreciate it. I'm having like some knee pain right now. And I don't really know why. You know, I can't, but it just hurts. Anyways, went and got me some snacks and stuff like that. So I hope y'all are ready to get back to it. All right, contact point. I think I heard that it was 20 nodes in this one. So let's get back to it. Unlike the other days, Constantine isn't by her desk today. The light in the room stays off. She has her back to the door, facing the window. Daylight slowly permeates into the dark room through the rigid marble windows.
It's Petra.
Come in.
23?
I'm here to report the
wow.
situation so far. Some neutral parties have tilted in favor of the draft.
Oh, wow.
How many?
Not a lot of them, but enough to make the votes even.
Oh, okay.
They have always pursued revolution in the Foundation. Looks like Mark has finally persuaded them. I heard Miss Z has been working hard on canvassing too.
No, there are 85 nodes, please. Please.
But the number of the Conservatives remains the same. We don't have to worry about that. I believe we will still prevail in the final vote days later.
What about the other groups?
Still functioning as usual. Nothing special. By the way, Bernard and his men paid a visit to SPDM. I didn't get to talk to them.
She turns back to face the window.
Thank you for the report. She's never been so persistent. Do you know why she's been so different this time, Pedra?
She on your ass because you watched them. You know why. You let them damn kids die. You made her sick, and she feel bad, so now she ain't gonna fail Burton now. You let them
didn't
kids
realize you
just
had
get
time to invite me
washed
to play
away.
table tennis.
You know what I'm saying? Some innocent kids get washed away. She was waiting all these years to get your ass back. Big ups to Madam Z. She the GOAT.
Or are you actually here to lobby, Madam Z?
I'll say both, Cats. Back then when I was a student, I'd often invite my classmates to play ping pong after we left the laboratory. A cold shower after getting soaked in sweat is a piece of memory I can't forget.
You remind me of the old days in the table tennis varsity. You're the only one I can practice with here. Serve it, Madam Z. Let's compete.
Okay. All right,
You
cool.
should not make an enemy of the earth.
Wait a minute, what is that? If she has an actual name, why do they keep calling Cats committee member? I noticed that. I noticed that. Wait. No, I want to read that. I want to read that again. Sorry, I'm gonna start whistling. See, now I'm getting used to all these things. Friendship prevails all. Our teammates are not in an ideal condition and thus unable to fight properly. Please watch out for our guardian elves. What? Our teammates are not in an ideal condition and thus unable to fight properly. Please watch out for our guardian elves. What the heck? I'm so confused. Oh well, business as usual, I guess. Okay. Well, hit him with the boss, hit him with this. And then, since... Hit him with that new one first.
The tremors of fate. Fate has revealed itself to you.
Oh, I just realized. Oh, damn. I probably should have brought a healer. Because apparently, is he the only one that can do damage? Or am I seeing some trickery happen? Let's see.
It is here. Good timing.
Let's see if I'm seeing some trickery here. Okay. No. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. Alright, yeah, so he's the only one that can do it. But how do you can't make him stronger or nothing? We can't make what are we supposed to do about that? What do we actually do about that? I mean, it seems like we're doing okay, right? No, doesn't seem like we're doing okay. And why is ours so weak? We probably gonna have to go back. We probably not gonna win this. I don't see how we can win this. It's also one of those times where the combat isn't really literal combat. This is a literal sense of ping pong game. Oh. So then why they got two and I got like... so I didn't get that. I thought this was just, you know what I'm saying, it's time to fight, you know? I remember this one, if for no other reason, it's just plain unusual. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, what is going on here? I was trying to see if there's an actual strategy.
I can hear it.
But yeah, it's just this one.
In the woven net.
Yeah, it's like they don't give you any like context to this mask or like. I am completely lost. Hold on 1 second. What happened? Oh my goodness. Why would you do that to me? I'm sorry, y'all. Queen just scared me. The heck? Playing games. Jeez, at least we got one, okay?
It is here.
Well, I guess we just keep doing whatever.
Penetrate.
Bro, Drupus is so tall.
Advice from the forest.
Look at how tall she is. She is from the Amazon for real. She gotta be based off of Amazon.
As forgetful as them.
She gotta be based off some type of Amazonic character. Well, no, I mean, I know she's based off the family, but...
Backhand job. Great, great.
I do like the way that they use the battle system in creative ways like this, though. It is interesting. Well, yeah, they always trying to innovate. I just didn't know what was going on. And so, I'm usually down for innovation if I know what's going on. Like, I have to know what's going on. She nimbly picks up the white ball and bows.
Again. Ready to go. Hey. Nice shot.
Madam Z strikes. The little ball flies over the net and an extremely low parabola and goes into the unguarded corner on the table. Cass turns her body to one side, striking the ball back confidently.
we're planning to revise some articles in the draft.
Which articles?
The articles about strengthening the control of registered arcanists. You're right. We do need to improve the credibility of the Foundation in the outside world.
Tell me more.
It's funny.
The Timekeeper's power to discipline should be transferred back to the School of Discipline and the Foundation. The Foundation will conduct a unified risk assessment on Arcanists to ensure this team is always under control.
But in fact, it still belongs to the Timekeeper, right?
That is our minimum requirement. And you will not change.
I didn't expect you to compromise.
It's not a compromise. It's a reasonable amendment to the draft. Transferring the power of education and discipline to the Foundation will help lower the budget and reduce the pressure on Verton.
And you would even lobby an opponent, me, for this amendment.
A reasonable appeal shouldn't be rejected just because it is raised by a different faction. The Foundation needs solidarity, not contradiction. If the draft is meant to pass, I will do whatever I can to make it meet most expectations. Just like this ping pong game. Friendship first, competition second. Legislation shall serve the people.
According to her bio, she's 5'6", so I don't know what's up with her being so tall in gameplay. Yeah, she a beast, ain't she? Excuse me, my bad. You have my vote, Madam Z. Look at her.
A vote is not the only thing I need, Cats.
Madam Z trying to get it done. I like that. I like that. She putting in work. All right.
Ping pong. Ping pong. Ping pong. Ping pong. Ping pong.
Why?
Ping.
Why?
Yes, an imitation show. A ball imitation show, little thing. You're imitating the Messiah, while I'm imitating an orange ball made of plastic.
That's actually why
being pushed back and forth by two rackets. I have nowhere else to go. Once they apply a force on me, I can't help bouncing to the sky. You can see how the air flows across my dry, wrinkled skin. Oh, what a coincidence. Aren't you in the same situation as mine now? Ha! Look at your frowning face.
Let's see. I mean, the scaling of the bios aren't perfect, mostly because they do it more like a painting than an actual person. Yeah, exactly. I understand that. Like, yeah, they don't really look. I mean, you could tell when a child is a child and all that other stuff, but like, as far as like height, you really can't tell. I think it does account for their standard pose and the measurements, but Druvis stands up pretty straight, so no doubt it'll actually throw it off significantly. They included balloons in her height. I'm pretty sure, so yeah, they're wonky. Why?
Your face wrinkles from the eyebrows to the nose tip, but people can barely see those light furrows. We know what that means. You have a poker face, and it's never your fault.
Never.
But for now, your face is not the thing that matters. Well, maybe for someone it is, but still, it's not. You know what really matters? The game. Yes, it's the game. Of course the game matters. Everyone loves the game. They gather at the stadium yelling or roaring vehemently. They choose one team to become its fan and spend good money on a team uniform or an autographed ball.
True.
Yet, it's just a ball.
Yep.
You see where I'm coming from?
Absolutely do.
Just a ball. Its outline, a circle, could be found in any geometry textbook and anywhere in this world. When the first hominid picked up a coconut and threw it to the sky, and caught it, and threw it, and caught it, and threw it again, when she felt joy and yelped, had she ever thought of the future? The future where a simple ball has become so complicated and enchanting. Now we call it the present.
Yeah.
Yes, sure. Complicated and enchanting. Use your silly and smart head to think about this ball game carefully.
Okay.
The complex scoring rules, the harsh requirements for reactive agility, the countless possible foul points. Your fingers, your wrists and arms, a correct way of using them will lead to victory. What matters more is, like every ball game, it focuses on how you serve the ball and hit it back.
Yeah,
it's
right?
not an easy job as it sounds. When you are in the game, you need to concentrate. Where will the ball come from and how will you return it to your opponent? You need to figure that out within half a second.
Sure.
Use your power in a proper way. Move your feet in a stable pace. Inhale and exhale at the right timings. Ping, pong, ping, pong, ping, pong.
I'm not listening to you say.
Will last forever and ever, until that bouncing little thing falls to either side of the court.
Sure. All right. Talking about the ping pong. All right. What we got here? A few clerks stop and watch by the table. The game is about to start. Pick up the racket.
It's an honor to meet you.
Yeah, she tall. We'll put somebody else on her spot and see if they like the same color. I mean, the same height.
The tremors of fate. Fate has revealed itself to you.
Good timing.
I like this
Frost you with the armor
This
of
one
the
and that
forest.
other one. So, somebody sent me
Frost you with the armor of
the
the
playlist,
forest.
right? Somebody sent me the playlist in my Discord.
No need to
and
worry. Good.
I need to figure out the songs that I was enjoying. What are they? What are they? What are they?
If only I could be as forgetful as them.
They got some jams on here, but I noticed that they didn't have none of the other game music. And I got used to the last event's theme song. When that came on, I was jamming at work.
Constantine.
Oh, chairwoman. Who is this? Constantine, sitting behind the rostrum, looks up. She takes off her reading glasses and closes the book in her hand.
Has the voting started? You see, here is the number of votes I have estimated. The pro-drafts will lose by 5 votes to their opponent. Don't forget our bet. The one who loses will pay for the new stamps.
The final vote is not today, I'm afraid.
She has a complicated look on her face.
Z's speech is still ongoing. She's just started the part on Article 3, Section 5 of the Rules of Procedure.
Oh, no. Okay. Glory Reclaimed. Glory Reclaimed is absolutely fire. Okay? That one blew me away. That one actually gave me goosebumps. Okay, that one was super deep. Regardless was good. There was one that I thought was absolutely terrible. Okay, there was one that I thought was absolutely terrible. And then I started skipping through because I realized that it was like 60 something songs. So,
but the speech has already lasted 7 hours.
It's a filibuster? Yeah. Oh, Still Waters is still my favorite. What was the last one? What was the last event called again? It's been so long. It would never not be funny to me that legitimate strategy is a good one. It's the yap enough to stall things. Exactly. The speech has lasted 7 hours
Even
already.
some delegates have
a flowing feast. Thank you. A flowing feast.
What?
She smiles, surprised.
A filibuster?
Yes, and Katz's speech will be right after that. So, I guess the final vote won't start until tomorrow.
Wow. Uh-oh. She took that piece. Yeah, it disappeared in her hand. Yeah, hold on.
That won't make a
She
difference.
got you.
Delaying the vote won't change the result.
Constantine sighs.
We don't know yet.
Look, now she sounded unsure.
I didn't
A flowing
expect that
feast.
she would be trying so hard. But for me, this is not necessarily bad news. The filibuster will only have two outcomes. It is either one of the parties wins over 2/3 of support and gains victory, or both parties get stuck in a tug of war.
How'd I even let her talk for 7 hours? Really? What? Bro, I'm not talking to you for 7 hours. Okay.
If this tug of war doesn't end with a clear outcome, the Storm Reformation will end up completely dead and forbidden to be discussed within 5 years. Are the stakes getting too high?
Someone trots over from the doorway. As he comes up to them, he bends over so that only Constantine can hear him.
Madam Vice President, Mr. President came back from the PAX house.
I will go see him now.
He's waiting for you in the office.
Trouble in the office. It's been over a year since they last met. Constantine quickly trots along the hallway. The window is clear enough to give reflection. She stops and fixes her collar. The door is left half open.
Mr. President. Good day to you, sir. May the peace be with us.
May the peace be with us.
Are you feeling better these days?
I can still hang in for a few years. Thank you.
Are they doing all right?
Just as usual. Nothing to worry about.
He gives Constantine a small wave in the shadow. She walks up to him.
I'll stay in the Foundation these months. The agenda is well arranged. There is something more important that I must tell you in person.
Constantine nods and bends over to listen. Shadow of the president casts on her. The rusty, feeble words are difficult to catch, but the meaning of every word makes her eyes wide open out of shock.
This is their judgment.
Yes.
Then I have no objection to it.
She slowly resumes standing, then retreats for a few steps and almost falls on the floor.
Hold tight, my friend.
She supports herself by the file cabinet.
Excuse me. I have to admit, I was surprised. Thank you for telling me this.
What is this? Still one of the only times we've ever heard from this man? That's what I'm saying, the president. That's why I was wondering if she was like the boss, you know?
Look at where you are. Paulina also once stood here.
Who was that?
A human. a member of the St. Pavlov Foundation. She started from here, took 33 steps and a half, turned left, opened the door, and then turned right, went on for another 5 meters. She stopped and opened the historical intelligence cabinet. For work, sweetheart. Most of the actions we took in most of the time were for our jobs, or for the sake of getting one. She's a good employee, the kind of person who sincerely wishes to contribute to society. Her dedication to work equally applied to events as big as maintaining peace, and matters as trivial as looking through old files. It was the 1931 file, or the 1935 one. She hasn't gotten there yet. But there is another folder which has caught her attention.
Paulina does actually get mentioned in a later event, which won't specify which one. Okay.
On December 28th, 1932, on the wonderful day of the Holy Innocents in Mexico, 13 Arcanist High School students attacked the crowd during the nighttime celebration.
Wow.
They claimed the Oracle had uttered to them, from the inside of a gigantic Cordia Eleanoides, that they had to shoulder the responsibility to protect the people. So they took their wands and knives, carried bottles of potion of concocted picric acid and nitrocellulose, and walked into the festival market like any regular happy young people. Their attack led to 17 deaths. 6 were injured, among which 4 were disabled for life. One young girl among the attackers couldn't physiologically stop her hysterical laughter, even when she was under arrest. She quivered convulsively, with her hands twitching tightly on 31-centimeter long pruning shears. She kept muttering the word Bakoti, which is the common way to call the Cordia Eleanoides among the lumber dealers. In the Aztec civilization, it means giant mouth. Any mouth can talk. In this case of mass hysteria, this was the one true rule. Hysteria, madness, paranoia, hearing voices or seeing things. These abnormalities are the sparks flying in the air, and Arcanists are like dry cotton. The encounter of the two will cause a fire. Paulina complained quietly. She accused the danger of fire, the risk of heat. One can hardly hold no grudges against the flame when it is hidden next to you patiently, waiting. She started to mutter something of a more extreme nature. She was carried away, forgot that each individual has their own right even in a collective body. She forgot what public opinion can do to subtly influence a community. Her eyes were fixed on the scarlet flame. Racist thoughts crept silently into her blonde-haired, beautiful head like a cunning centipede. Fortunately, this is not yet the end of the story. Paulina still had her chances to change.
To change?
Change. Yes. An alteration. Everybody has to change. You can improve your living standards, pay for prettier white clothes, drive around in a limo painted in bright pink. Anything to prove that you're as much of a man as those tough warriors in ancient Europe.
So I just thought about something. I wonder if, like, what year is it on the outside of the foundation? Is it still 1929?
Or you can try the bitter side of life. A life so bad that every weekend you have nowhere to go but lie on a couch hollowed out by your dog and pick your nose. You pick it hard, just to locate and take out the hardest, largest, booger that irritates your nasal membranes to stop the endless sneezing.
Why are we talking about boogers? It's 1913. When do we get to 1913? Later, as in they came out after this chapter, not released, to be clear. Gotcha. Yeah, it's like, when did we get to 1913?
The change of Paulina started from a question. A senior staff of the Foundation walked to her, flipping through the pages of the same folder, and asked, "But Paulina, how are you going to deal with the fire?" On the next page, the survivors started a new life under the supportive measures, and the crazy children have left their poor family, leaving the violence and harassment behind, and moved into a sanatorium with white walls.
Oh, wow.
The record of the follow-up visits showed that they have stayed mentally stable since. They learned to calm themselves and overcame drug addiction and alcohol abuse. Some of them were even married. Between the last 2 pages, there lies a thank you letter. The name signed at the end of the letter went on for 2 lines, and the last name ends with a cheerful strike going up, like a smiley face. The fire is always there, Paulina. We need to find a way to live with it, not to extinguish it. Keep them somewhere safe, like a high shelf, and away from the fuel. Watch over the temperature. Maybe teach them to burn in a manner that no one, including themselves, would be hurt.
The storm of 1929 took us to 1913? Oh, okay. That makes sense. The storm of 1929 took us to 1913, and then we had a flashback, right? We had a flashback, which is all of them in the school when she did. Okay, all right, that makes sense. I'm like, what?
Division and confrontation have never taken this world to a better place, have they? They went on talking for a bit more about the responsibilities of this job.
Thank you,
about personal liabilities, about hatred, about the minorities, about the practices that ought to be taken to realize ideas. Young Paulina had changed. Drops of tears seep out from the bottom of that pair of beautiful green eyes. I shed tears with her, of course. Sadly, I was busy sucking the flavoring powder on chips off my fingers and missed the right moment to wipe those tears off my face. Nevertheless, this is my favorite episode.
That's funny.
We should watch it again. Look at where you are. Paulina also once stood here.
Now, I actually wonder who they were talking to. What is this? Road of a puppy. Okay. So the story with time travel also has flashbacks with time travel? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I want to see something real quick. Because what am I looking for? What? I'm just trying to see how much more we got. This seemed like the longest one right here. This is the longest one right here. Most of chapter 3 actually is just a day for each nod displayed as scrambled nonsense, mostly because it's mostly taking place in the past. Exactly, yeah.
Yes. Your report means a lot to him.
I I can provide the report, but I have no experience in court hearings. If I say something wrong, will it affect the special prosecutor's decision?
Probably. An unexpected question. Madam Z's voice turns gentle and soft after a moment of speechlessness.
Sonetto, testifying is not taking exams. The court doesn't need a skillful witness.
This chapter is weirdly long compared to the other. Yeah, you said 23.
Honestly,
I'm
tell
like,
them what you saw. Focus on the point, and don't distort the facts. The Supreme Court, they value the sense of justice of the youth.
Sense of justice.
And
Here's
that's
your chance.
a noble quality you have.
That also reminds me of something that she says.
I will
when I
do
turn
my
the game
best,
on.
Madam Z.
I did not mean to do that. This is the average
Call
length
the
of the
witness.
chapters going forward? Oh. Okay. Gotcha. And taken by the crowd, Sonetto walks into the court. In front of her, the special prosecutor has an almost godlike solemn on her face. Solemn look on her face.
Greetings. May the peace be with us.
May the peace be with us. Sonetto, as informed by the subpoena, you have been called forth by the accuser, Bernard Wilson, to testify as the witness in court. Could you specify the relationship between you and the accuser?
We did not know each other. I heard of him at work, but we rarely worked together.
Then why did he call you?
I was one of the parties involved in the 1929 storm incident. I submitted a detailed report of that. He searched the database and found the report, so he made a request for access to my supervisor, Madam Z. Then, Madam Z asked if I would be willing to provide the report and attend court as witness.
Could you tell me the reason why you agreed to testify?
My immediate supervisor is having a long-term treatment, and there are more time slots available on my schedule. I am happy to be able to make a difference during the time and defend the established facts. More
Go ahead.
importantly,
Sonetto musters her courage and presents a box of files on the
I
desk.
personally believe that there is still much room for improvement for the Foundation's office in Chicago in the United States.
That special prosecutor seems slightly surprised.
What is this, Miss Sonetto?
This is a record of all my travels from the time I received the promotion order in the research center to go to the office in Chicago in the United States, to the time I went back to the headquarters of the Foundation when the storm came. This is the field report and diary I wrote about the storm in 1929.
Okay.
What point do you make?
I would like to prove that the Foundation's office in Chicago in the United States violated the Declaration, Fight for the Peace and Order of Mankind, and the rights of some humans and arcanists.
You're tarnishing our reputation!
Oh, snap. Chapter 5 is 21 notes, so a little shorter, but even still, the events that are released in between those are closer to the lengths of the earlier chapters. Got you. Someone leaps to his feet on the other side of the table. He is the assigned director of the Constituency. The defendant of this court.
I request
whatever.
a debate duel. I won't allow her to distort the truth like this.
Mr. Seth, I haven't checked these files yet. Silence, please.
Your Honor, you can examine the files one by one while we're having the debate duel. I can't bear to see the long history of our office slandered in this way by a newcomer. I demand a duel with her.
Well.
Sonetto is an investigator with rich combat experience. There is no good dueling with her.
The special prosecutor turns to Sonetto.
Do you
Sonetto
accept
with
the debate duel?
Listen.
I
Sonetto
have
with
no
the smoke.
objection, madam.
May the peace be with us. The defendant's neck has turned scarlet out of anger. The special prosecutor stands up and raises
Please to the
both of
stage,
her arms.
duelists. The debate during your duel will be faithfully recorded. 3 defeats in the debate of one side will
1v1.
end the duel.
Alright, bet. Thank you.
You have the floor now.
1v1. Three v1. My bad. My fault. 3v1.
Many streams are converging in this place.
Oh, actual 1v1. I thought that was for the 3v1. This guy really wants to beat up this teenager. That's what I'm saying. He didn't even read the files yet. He don't even know if any of this is true or not. He just like, blasphemous! How dare you say something like... I hate people like that, actually. Fighting alone is always exhausting. AP +1 for deployed characters of both sides. Enter exhausted status after defeating an enemy.
I
Why
have
gotta be
decades of
exhausted?
historical materials of the office and know it better than anyone else.
Okay.
Well, you were in office for just 3 days?
Look, we in the field with it.
What makes you think your testimony is more valuable than my materials?
Whether the history is long or short, it does not affect the validity of the facts.
Speak, Soneto.
Article 78 of the International Law of Procedure states, any individual who has knowledge of the case and has an independent will is obliged to testify as witness.
Oh, yeah.
Hereon, I shall prove the value of my testimony.
Yo, I like that answer. I like that answer. Hereon, I should provide the testimony of my answer, the validity of my answer. That sounded very Soneto right there. That sounded very Soneto.
Bienvenue dans le flot des séphirotes. Comme l'a scellé le destin, ainsi
That
que
was so
le
funny.
prévision. Fate has revealed itself to you.
Comes with facts and sources, and she in the field too. That's the thing. In the field. How dare you talk to me like I'm not in the field?
Bienvenue dans
I'm
le
in the
flot des
field.
comme
You know
l'a
what I'm
scellé
saying?
le destin. The tremors
What have
of
you
fate.
done?
The overflow of the Sephiroth.
What exactly have you done? Okay.
Dérive dans the glimpse beneath the veil.
Soneto is
Pray,
absolutely the
talk to
person
the
to come
open
in with the works cited page as long. That's as long as an actual paper is for it. That's what I'm saying. She don't play.
February
and that's
14th,
exactly what she
1929,
Here
after
we
the
go,
storm.
right in the middle.
Half of the staff in the office were absent from work. I learned that this was permitted by the director. They were required to sell alcohol in speakeasies at night to make a profit for the office. The malpractice at daytime was therefore tacitly approved. This can be found in photo appendix number 3-12-8.
Slander! It's individual behavior of the employees who do not comply with the rules.
I mean, if that's what you want to say, brother. But we just told you. We just told
Dérive
you.
dans the glimpse beneath the veil. Fate
We
has
just told
revealed
you.
itself to you. Set entoure
All right.
révèle les Sephiroth.
The storm.
That morning, an hour and a half before my encounter with Timekeeper, a procession appeared in the square in front of the office. They were mostly humans, with a few arcanists. They were protesting against the high registration fee charged by the office for registering their identity information.
Dang.
In addition, there was a racial brawl in the square, but the office did not send anyone to pacify the crowd or maintain the order.
Do you have any evidence?
I wrote them in my diary. Does that count as evidence?
Yes. Please tell me which page it is on.
That's funny. Does that count as evidence? Yes, it sure does. Listen, don't mess with Sonetto, and that's exactly why she broke out of the Foundation after a while. In my own story, in my own head, she broke out of the Foundation after witnessing so much of this crap. And why you about to kill me now, bro? I'm trying to make it up out of here. I got time for that? I should just did two freaking.
The tremors of fate. The overflow of the Ziggurat.
These are all insignificant
That's what I'm saying,
glitches.
exactly.
To be honest, you can find similar problems in any large institution in the world. As long as we manage the office in a different way or change the staff, it would be improved. But you claimed that we violated the Declaration of Peace. This is pure slander, gross defamation.
I am not slandering the office. Schneider.
That's right. Hey! 2 seconds for Schneider. Thank you. Okay?
You
Snyder
refuse
was
to
the
offer
first
a human.
heartbreak that I felt.
An entire family, the shelter of the Foundation.
Just like the prophecies of the woods.
Literally said, it's not
The
my fault.
scales have
Everyone
already
else is
been
doing it
tipped
too.
in my
Right,
direction.
exactly.
I win today, and so will tomorrow.
Like, you expect that it ain't about what you expect. Why?
Schneider,
Let's get it together
a
right
friend
now.
we met in Chicago. She once chose to join the Foundation under the pressure of both the Storm and Manus Vindictae. But instead of offering any solution or help, you just gave her a rejection letter. I found this letter in her suit pocket.
Wow.
It had a small line written on it. Poppers, fuck off.
And she said it. She said it.
I had completely no idea what this was about. Not to mention the fact that no one at the office had ever heard of the storm. What help could they offer?
In this particular case, you should have reported to the headquarters or to the investigators out there, instead of doing nothing but leaving an insult.
Right.
I do not understand why there was such wording on it. Was it because she did not pay enough shelter fee to qualify for sheltering? Or was it because the wand she used was transformed by Arcanum, which made you think she was an Arcanist? Does not the Declaration of Peace say, everyone strong or weak, rich or poor, of any race deserves a helping hand so that the existing peace and order shall be maintained?
You could tell. You could tell that it definitely felt like she would have said. Oh yeah, this is the line I was talking about. Where Sonata just lets the word rip. Yeah, I thought they were gonna blank it out.
They were humans. If only they had made it to the headquarters sooner. Maybe.
So you let humans die on your watch.
In the particular circumstance at present, it's impossible for the headquarters to take in humans from all over the world.
What?
But you bring
We don't
out
know.
a possibility. A possibility better than anything that happened. Thank you very much for your testimony, Miss Sonetto.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And also
Don't censor
for
it.
the debate, Mr. Seth.
And the fact that she used it in the setting that she's using it in, I think also says something. It's about the emotion. First of all, the emotion that she felt to just let it, but also the emotion that that person tried to put on that piece of paper. The special prosecutor and jury get up, gathering the papers on the desk. Sonetto's ears are gradually cooling off.
I seem to be too emotional just now.
No, that was perfect. That was perfect. That was perfect. She passes the hallway, feeling completely lost. She feels the court session is not over and she is still in the middle of the storm.
Miss Sonetto,
The special prosecutor stops her from
you
behind.
brought us a great debate.
In the bright daylight in the hallway, Sonetto finally takes a good look at the special prosecutor. This is quite an extraordinary face. White, hard, and of a skin texture different from any
Have
creature's.
you heard of the Supreme Court? You should come when you're free.
What you mean? I love how Sonetto gets passionate. The delivery is always great for those lines. Yeah, I mean, like, even what she was just saying, like, I think that it takes real skill to say how you feel while you are angry or while you are, like, feeling emotional. It takes real skill not to go overboard with things, and, you know, so I think she did a good job right there. A familiar color catches your eye. Stop and watch. An undefiled scale sitting high up in the halls of judgment with listening ears, the sniffing nose, the watching eyes, the raising brows, and the speaking mouth. With the well-polished, the bright, the spacious, it is dazzling daylight itself. It is the carrier of a noble virtue, as untouchable as the feathers on a bird's throat, as unsullied as an unexplored snowy ground, as undisturbed as the rippleless milk in a glass. I trust myself that I have encountered such whiteness before sometime, somewhere. Huh, yeah, she is pretty pale. Alright, wait. Okay, no! Why would you do that? Alright, this is my birthday. That happened on my birthday. That was actually pretty funny. Like, you have no... Listen, combat won't work with him. Do you want to fight him? I have no quarrel with him.
I was told you have something
But no
important
problem.
to share.
Yes, the filibuster is about to end. Z told me they are going to end the speech and apply for the official vote at noon. If you're going to
Birthday
continue with
debate,
the
exactly.
debate, don't forget to send your men.
Constantine doesn't reply. She glances at the delegates on their seats.
Do you see Bernard over there?
Yes, quite a lot of his men attended today. They have remained uncommitted to Storm Reformation so far. I thought they wouldn't bother to attend. The opposition side doesn't need a dozen more votes to win, after all.
But the advocates of the draft do.
Chairman casts an eye on her, perplexed. Yet Constantine doesn't intend to explain. She looks
There will be
weary.
a new draft given to you in 2 hours. I brought together a revision group last night with some hired experts. We have adjusted some of the articles in the previous draft. I will need you to
snap.
present
Here
it
we
to
go.
everyone when the time comes.
What for? Is that draft going to be adopted?
The chairwoman looks ghastly. She can't help but ask again to confirm her suspicions.
The draft is going to be adopted, isn't it?
There are things that even I cannot maneuver. All I can do is bring benefits to as many people as possible. I have specifically made some amendments to the clearance to educate and discipline unregistered arcanists in Section 3 on page 21, as well as the duties and obligations of the Timekeeper's Special Team in Section 1 on page 40. Every arcanist assigned to the Timekeeper's department will be put through the Foundation's risk assessment and graded accordingly. Ordinary arcanists only need to receive primary artificial somnambulism training. The more extraordinary ones will be sent to the School of Discipline for re-education.
Delegate Mark also submitted another edition, which was quite similar to this one.
Is that so?
She chuckles. It is a half relaxed and half bitter smile.
Well, very well. I'm pleased we have reached a consensus even before we meet. Here are more things we have revised. Given their resistance to the storm, the Timekeeper's special team will take up more work related to Manus Vindictae.
Oh, wow.
The Foundation will utilize their abilities.
She sits down on her
We've
chair.
also fine-tuned the details. They will be given more executive power while the Foundation retains control over all things. Remember, we have to make everyone aware of these changes before the voting starts.
We have to make sure this version of the proposal is the one that gets the final approval in the end.
She's still trying to make it up. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a code at all, right? But Sonetto's usually not super emotional in her inflection, so it does make it all the more impactful when she does show stronger emotion. Exactly.
Understood.
The chairwoman looks up. Light sheds on her reading glasses and gives out a blush white color.
Can't believe this is happening. Huh. The first revolution targeting arcanists in the past decades. Don't forget my stamps for this quarter, Constantine.
The right side of the hall is where the most eloquent people gather, the lecture area. Madam Z stands on the podium. After the long speech lasting for days, she feels herself physically struggling to go on. Well, shit. But her mind is getting clearer and clearer, more and more excited. Every cell in her body is ready to wake up at the very moment the voting starts. She looks at the rostrum. Constantine is sitting next to the chairwoman. That is a strange calmness. So strange that she is almost certain that she is watching Constantine place a piece on the bottom right corner of the board.
Am I so tired that my eyes are failing me? No, it's not the time to relax. Just 2 more hours. Hang in there. It will end soon.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. All right, I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna do this last one. And then I'm probably gonna go ahead and call it a night. It's almost 10 o'clock. Yo, thank y'all for being here, bro. I appreciate y'all. Generational yapping ability, for real. Yo, please like the video if y'all haven't already. I really appreciate
Roast
it.
leg of lamb. Wellington steak.
Sounds good.
Turkish kebab. Oh, I want meat.
Whoa, Regalis, chill out.
Are you hungry? Worry not. The leaves of the potatoes we planted have turned yellow.
I love potatoes.
Struvis said this is the harvest time. Let's dig them out and make shepherd's
Love potatoes. Shepherd's pie? Oh my
Potato?
goodness.
Vegetable? No.
Oh
I don't want them
God.
anymore.
Oh my God.
I've been eating healthy salads for a month.
She crazy.
I want meat.
She
I
crazy.
want rich, juicy, meaty, sinewy, savory, sizzling meat.
Regulus suddenly springs to her feet.
Wait. It smells so good.
That's so funny.
That's meat. Where's that smell coming from? I do smell something good as well.
Sotheby stands on tippy toe, seeking the source of the incredible smell.
I'll take a look.
Regardless, you are British. I don't want to hear you complain about anything culinary. Yeah, I've been, yeah. I don't know if it's really like that over there, but, I mean, yeah, I mean, here our food's not, I mean, it's good, but it's not healthy at all, you know. Regardless rubs her stomach, grabs her bag, and dashes out.
Wait, Regulus! The critter's lair is over there! Critters? No worries. Critter is a type of meat. Roast it over fire and a square meal is here.
She funny.
Smells so good. It's
She
over
about
here.
to bite whatever. She has gone.
Oh no, what can I do? Father said some critters could cause hallucination and diarrhea if eaten.
Uh-oh.
What's going on, Miss Sotheby? Why are you here walking around alone?
Apple floats in the air and looks around him. Looks around
Where
them.
is Captain?
Oh, good to see you here. Regulus said she smelled meat and went straight to the forest to catch critters.
Waffle. It has been too long since we last had Dr. Pepper. Does Captain finally start to have a senior moment?
Let's hurry over and take a look. The smell of food is unusual. It's verdant over there. There may well be other dangers lurking somewhere.
I don't mean it in any serious way, but it's funny to joke about, although I have seen some pretty unappealing looking British cuisine before. Bland is probably a better word than unappealing. Yeah, I've seen that's what I'm saying. I've seen some things, and I don't know if I don't know what the actual cuisine is like. You know what I'm saying? Regulus' figure appears among the trees. The aroma of food has also become more intense.
This is weird. Where on earth does the smell come from?
Regulus is also looking for the answer to the same question. She looks down, scrambling in the weeds. As she goes through them, the weeds unexpectedly shaken, out of which springs up a black shadow.
Blimey! It's a carbuncle! Regulus, it's not edible!
And it smells like meat? The British raided the whole world for spices and decided they didn't like any of them. That's crazy. That's crazy. Here comes another one. One after another until Regulus has an army or an armful of angry carbuncles.
That's the lair of carbuncles. They've been stirred up.
Whoa! A bumper harvest of critters! Come and help!
Hold on, Captain. We're coming.
Oh, I thought she was finna cook them mugs.
It's an honor to meet you.
Oh. Yeah, that's crazy. I actually want to look up some like actual British cuisine.
The tremors of
See
fate.
like what type of stuff. Because all I keep seeing is, to be honest with you, I keep seeing just beans. Something in beans. Coffee and beans. Like hella beans. I think most traditional British cuisine originates from wartime, which is why they are the way that they are, or at least some, maybe.
Penetrate.
Possibly from being on conquest all the damn time.
It's here. Come, lad. I can hear it.
Tu peux la jeter
Yeah, I got to see.
La charme de rêve. Oh, this
Oh, you're waiting back there. We didn't know you were waiting back there. Yeah, I haven't seen anything that's
The overflow of the Sephiroth.
like what is a English
Just like the
or
properties
British
of the
dish
world.
that we eat?
The
Carbuncles
scales
look
have
so
already
soft,
been
right?
tipped in my direction.
I'm used to carbuncles looking
I
different.
win
Actually,
today, and so will
I'm used to
tomorrow.
them looking like a glowing bunny, like a glowing ruby stone, shiny
Are
stone
they really
bunny.
all inedible? I did
What is
smell the sizzling meat.
Yeah.
It's somewhere around here. Right around...
Oh, hi.
Lilia.
Who are you?
An athletic figure shows up from behind the bushes.
Lilia? What are you doing here?
Leah throws her bag at their feet. A roasted leg of lamb wrapped in tinfoil falls out of her bag.
I got you something good.
Oh wow! Roasted pork knuckle, farmer's sausage, black forest ham, some unknown drinks, Liba bread, and Liba bread.
Whoa!
That's funny. Regardless pulls out the lamb as quickly as a flash and devours the meat.
Lamb, it tastes so good. So good. I barely know what grease is supposed to taste like.
Yeah, I thought she was.
Thank the great god of rock for his blessings. This pirate finally gets some meat to eat.
Huh? It is me you should thank, the goddess of victory, who soon brings you freedom.
Bring us freedom soon. May I ask, how should I interpret your words?
I wonder, man, I want her to go back to Super Saiyan mode, okay? This official... No, I want to smoke. Leah sits down on the ground. She opens one of the cans and pours a drink into her mouth.
You want some?
Juvis takes a drink from her and takes a sip.
Thank you so much for coming alone and providing us with supplies, Lilia.
The funny forest hasn't driven her completely insane. She's just the regular amount of insane.
However, please tell us why you were here.
Or crazy.
Did Madame Z send you?
Leah shakes her head. She gives out 4 fingers.
Already been 4.5 weeks, right? This is not the first time I visit you guys here.
The one hiding in the shadow last time? It's you?
Oh.
I wonder how much longer you can hold on for Vertin. You see, saying is one thing, fighting is another. I've seen many deserters. Way too many. Crying out loud, peeing their pants, drooling all over on their rabbit food. But you guys are different. You actually did it. You conquered places in the Foundation, defended your own places, and put pressure on those in white till this day, the last day in this 4.5 weeks. That's the Stalnaya Volia I appreciate. If I didn't come today, would you eat your boots tomorrow?
Probably.
Of course not. We still have potatoes, almost ripe. And carrots.
Thank you for your kindness, Miss Lilia. May I take it that you are coming to bring us the good news? Is there a final result for Madame Z's draft?
Almost.
So far as I know, Madame Z hasn't given up yet. Just like you. When she gets serious, she looks like a fierce doe. But I already lost my patience. Tons of processes need to be done before it can be performed. Even if the draft is passed at the final vote.
Yeah, that's true.
As long as Vertin is still on that bed in the ward, you're just an isolated island. Everyone can step on you.
Leah stands up and pats off the dust on her carelessly.
Take care of them for me when necessary. That's what Vertin said when she gave me the vodka. It's time to deliver on my promise.
Are you going to do something dangerous?
A thing that is worth the risk. I've been waiting for this moment for so long. Someone needs to wake up from the dream.
Oh, snap. She finna go get them. In 4 weeks, they really established a base and stable renewable food source they were ready to hold down for as long as... Inside the Foundation, too. Inside the Foundation. All right. So... we're gonna get out of that, okay? I don't know why my knees are, like, screaming right now. But... I appreciate y'all being here, okay? Let's see if I'm lucky. Who's this? Mo dear. Oh dear, Mo dear. Okay. Well. What's going on with Tater? How's it going? Yeah, they held that mug down. So I'm about to just try to pull her real quick. Just one. Wait, no. Is this Marsha? Yeah, this who I should be. Right? This one? This the one I should probably go for? Let's just see. How am I? I'm doing alright. Not too bad, not too bad. How about yourself? Just an FYI, 21 is the last node with the battle. I don't know if any of the trails have them or not. Okay. Yeah, I just, you know what I'm saying, I gotta get ready for work. It's almost 10 o'clock, it's 9:45. I gotta wake up at 3 a.m. So, let's get off. Well, no 6-star. There we go. That's okay. And nobody knew. Where's the 5-star? Is this the 5-star? I don't even use this dude. That sucks. That sucks. Well, yeah, I gotta wake up at 3 a.m. Yeah, so I like don't have too much time, and I still gotta go eat. But that's okay. Like, I knew that my day was gonna be like this. Like I said, it had been a while since I actually streamed because of all last week. So, you know, I wanted to make sure that I came back and got back into the story and things like that. Why am I doing that?
Yeah, that's nice.
I want to find her team. Why am I doing that? I want to find her team. This is my next team that I'm working on. It's her. And let's see, who else I got in here? You know, I got Dibero in there. Who's this? I wanted to start using her, but you know, we'll see. But yeah, so yo, thank y'all so much for being here. Yo, if y'all haven't liked the video, please give it a thumbs up for me, please. Well, take care, man. I try to join your streams, but it's 6 a.m. for me. 2 time zones are not helping. Hey, that's okay. I just appreciate you showing up. I appreciate you showing up. And usually, like, when I have streams, on the weekend, they're able to last a little bit longer. So, you know. So, but I do appreciate everybody coming through. I appreciate you coming through. All right. Honestly, I'm not sure. No, I'm not saying that. No, I'm not talking. I'm talking about a different team. That's a different team that I want to try to do. Like right now, I'm using the Lingering Glow and stuff like that. But I want to try to do another. I want to have multiple teams that do different things. You know what I'm saying? So Lingering Glow, that's been the main team that I'm using. But I also want to just work on other teams. But yo, I appreciate y'all. Y'all know.
Are you asleep?
If you're interested,
okay.
In the
Please have a good
Discord.
Where is the blanket?
Here's the Discord. Does it work? There's the Discord, and then
Cover
here's the
yourself,
Discord.
and you won't catch a cold.
Join the Lambino Lounge. What you doing?
What you doing?
Do it now.
There we go. And there we go. All right. I appreciate y'all again. And we are vamos. All right. Peace. If I can ever get to the thing. Peace. I can't find it. There we go. Bye.